if I stream to Twitch, they own it for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well, that sucks. Because I was trying to get like everything else set up to where I could stream to Twitch, to where I could stream to YouTube, and to TikTok all at once.
Yeah, no,
but they were like, no, you can't do
They
that.
want that money.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys...
That's the same thing with the church.
Greedy,
You can only stream to YouTube
Right.
or Facebook, but you can't. So, yeah, Twitch sucks.
Well, I'm not going to complain about it because I'm actually making a little bit of money.
So is Starbucks a guy or a girl?
Hmm?
Is Starbucks the cat?
He's a boy.
Alright.
Oh, is that a message from...
What?
Do you have the church app?
I don't.
Oh, you need to get that. Let me share that with you right now. Because they just... You picked up your phone at the same moment because they're calling for media and tech people.
Oh. No, I just said, hey...
I like your...
Right? So, like, this is what they see right now. This is our stream right now. That's what they see.
Nice, that's cool.
I like it a lot.
Especially for the Halloween season right now, that's awesome.
And it's really funny. You might even hear, if you hear swicking, that's a notification that I'm getting from Twitch that either I got like a subscription or a new follower or something. I'm not sure. It freaked me out last night really bad playing the aisle because I had never heard it before. So I'm walking around in the dark as this baby dinosaur and you hear swing and I'm like, am I going to die in a second? Like, something going to come out of the darkness and eat my face? All right.
So, what's your Twitch handle? I want to...
Mine is the Bearded Bard 01.
So
Bearded Bard 01.
Someone else took the Bearded Bard.
Yeah, I found him.
I was like, you booger.
Did that on purpose.
He has the same emblem as you, too. You know that? Notice that?
I did not. You took my apparently somebody else on Twitch has my emblem. The Bearded Bard as their tag.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same emblem.
I rolled. Who's going first?
It's not how this goes, bruh. Not magic. No, it's a magnet.
Yeah, you guys we use that as an emblem.
Yeah.
Let's put an emblem right.
So how's
So
people...
you know that TV you just got set up?
It shattered into a million pieces. I don't know why.
We should load up that broken screen video up on here.
Just tap. I think I broke it.
So how you guys been doing? How's your day been?
Right now, I'm still trying to figure out where the hell I am. I'm probably still up on the... Because I remember I slept outside.
You slept outside?
Yeah, because it's better to keep watch.
Alright, I'm sleeping in one of these beautiful rooms.
I slept outside.
Well,
And I'm also a freaking urchin, so I'm used to freaking living outside and being homeless and stuff like that.
If you guys want, I made cheese dip.
Oh,
And it's
It's a pie.
cheese dip.
Oh, dip.
Queso.
What is... That's pretty cool.
I know, one of my followers made it for me. Little dice
3D
tower.
printer?
Dice tower? Yeah.
So it just goes out and then the dice
You
is...
just put it on the screen. Just go.
So
And this is the newest set of dice I got. They're watermelon themed.
Oh, cool. Did you make those ones?
No. Like, I don't know if I told you, I have a contract with a business called Geeky Clean.
No, I have not.
They make dice bath bombs. They're shaped like a D20.
Nice.
And you throw them in, and they have an entire set of dice in them, so you never know what you're going to get. But I advertise for them, and I make money off of it whenever someone uses my coupon code. So they send me bath bombs with dice in them,
Oh, nice.
and then I put out a video, and I'm like, hey, check this out. And people are like, how do you get that? And I'm like, here, have my code. And they're like, oh my gosh.
I'm a spy.
Can I have a pencil, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, business idea. We make burritos.
I'm in, yeah. Oh, let's do it.
And dice come out. So you don't know what you're gonna get until you go to the bathroom.
We're gonna have to put a warning on that. Warning on each burrito.
Yeah.
Don't eat too fast. You
Okay.
might choke on
Pray
hazard.
you don't get
Don't
the four-sided dice
Okay, Bradley.
or metal.
Bradley did one of these bath bombs. He did not grab all the dice out before he went in the bath, and he sat on the D4. Which was like, hey, ho, ha.
It's called a caltrop.
That was unpleasant. I thought it was hysterical.
This dice rolls bad. I might be stealing one of your D20s.
That's fine.
We have unlimited.
Yeah, we have those. These are all the. I like these ones.
These are counters. I don't like using counters. I don't mind
Yeah.
using.
No.
Yep.
What's
Look.
They started putting these bigger,
All right, so let me show you.
As
This is a counter.
like in your
See,
magic sets that you buy.
It goes.
They
It
start
goes from
putting
1,
these bigger
2,
keys.
3, 4, 5. That's a counter.
Hey.
A normal dice will have it so it's
not as
all over the
random.
place.
Oh.
Yeah,
really?
that's the difference between a
Starbucks
counter
is
and a
right.
standard.
Oh.
Counters, they stink because when you roll them, you can kind of control where the dice rolls
You can either roll really high.
and consistently roll high.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why they're called counters, and that's why they're primarily used in Magic and stuff like
Well,
that.
that's totally lame. These things suck.
Well, you
I thought
have
they were cool because they were like bigger.
this
You
one.
can buy
This one
big
is not a
ones.
counter. You can tell just by.
Yeah, because I can see. I
Alright,
did
I'm
not
just
know
gonna
that.
take this non-countered one.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, what's up,
Hey,
And see,
Starbucks?
that's not a counter. You can use that one.
Uh,
And that's not a counter. Good.
I have a question.
So
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
this
Is Starbucks
is
supposed
yeah,
to
this
be
one's a
up here?
counter here too.
He can.
Okay.
Oh, Starbucks.
You can tell just
Yeah.
by where freaking the ones and stuff are.
Yeah.
Didn't notice that?
No, I did not know that. I know they marketed it as like spin down counters. I was like, why don't they just call them dice?
Now you know. And the more you know, because knowledge is power.
Starbucks is much better than City.
Don't tell that to Mom.
Guys, we've already got 6 people in here.
Oh, cool.
Because Starbucks is so better.
Sweet.
Hopefully we're live and they steal my business idea. We'll start making burritos at Dyson.
And people start choking on dice all over the nation.
Don't eat a burrito.
Palito.
Don't eat.
Okay.
Hopefully when Antoine eats the burrito, they don't flush it.
All right.
Here's the thing before you go back. Like, how many people are like taking baths with these bath bombs?
Quite a few.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
Like, I've
you think
made-
the market is.
I've made a decent bit of money from just making videos and giving them my coupon code. Like, and they're out of the UK, so every once in a while my PayPal will just light up, Geeky Clean sent you so many pounds. And I'm like, all right, I gotta go convert that now.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a video go semi-viral and I made like $250 on it
Nice.
from one video.
One video, yeah. That's pretty
See,
good.
would you grab the iPad off the counter right in there? I forgot to grab it.
Did not ask about that earlier.
It's sitting.
I didn't know they
Shouldn't-
were made that much.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
we're
Here you
level
go.
2, right?
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
Welcome.
you. Yep. Everybody's level 2.
Level 2. We level up. Level up.
Don't you want to? Can you reach that charger? So I cannot.
Oh,
I'll plug it in the mic.
Ears.
No, it's alright.
Why are you
Like this.
punching
Oh,
myself?
nice.
Oh,
Even
there,
see
yeah.
it.
Your
You
ears
don't
are
have-
their sweet spot.
Thanks.
I am smart. I'm at 19%.
Good bald spot.
Just
I
stole
was
that.
gonna say, did something happen to that cat's ears?
Yes, frostbite.
Frostbite? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think you were telling me.
He disappeared in November of last year and wound up in Moore in April.
Mm-hmm.
And we have no idea how he got there.
He survived though.
By the
Oh, man.
grace
Cat in
of
our neighborhood
God.
that had frostbite. They called it no ears.
That's pretty much him. Yeah.
What's that?
That's exactly him. He.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So this cat is technically a survivor. He just
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, can I have a dog?
Yes,
Hold on. Chat, can you hear me right now?
Thank you.
Because you shouldn't be able to hear me yet, because I don't have a microphone.
Yeah, this one's not Logan.
Yep.
See, I didn't. Okay, cool. Well, here we go then.
Oh, we're starting.
Kabam! Here we go!
It's around the whole time.
That's hysterical.
And the grand opening begins.
Apparently, I thought there was
Beware the D4. I love it.
hot mic'd the burrito idea. Thank you, Gilroy. I appreciate that so much. Hey, thanks for the subscription there, Gunner. I appreciate that. This is session 2 of the Order of the Broken Chain. Our players last time have broken out of this prison successfully to find themselves surrounded by pirates, only to be rescued at the last moment by a paladin, a cleric, and a rogue who rush in and basically slaughter all these pirates. So, we're going to pick up where we left off with our characters speaking with the paladin and his compatriots.
So I'm gonna go up to the paladin and I'm gonna start asking some questions. I'm gonna be like, all right, so how long have you guys known about this specific pirate class, and how long have they been causing this havoc across the sea?
Well, we've been chasing them for years. We chased them all across the pirate isles, trying to find their secret bases and where else they've stored their hidden plunder and stolen peoples.
Do we have a war party planned for when they will possibly land ashore again?
Well, currently our goal is simply rescue as many as we can, and then take down the leader if possible.
Well, we got a month until they arrive. We need to figure something out.
Who's their leader?
There are many names that come out when questioned, but none of them have seemed to ring true thus far.
Well, what's your name, sir?
I am Roland Sungard.
And who else is in your party? I'd like to meet the rest of your crew.
This is my friend Torthio Whitefinger, and you see this short dwarven woman. She has a beard, she's very redhead, and she just kind of inclines her head and nods and kind of puts her mace out in a little salute to
What's her name again?
Torthio.
Torthio.
Alright.
Sungarden, you said?
Whitefinger.
White-
Roland is Sungard.
Thank you.
I have a question. Where are we?
You're still in the underground area. You haven't left yet.
Does she have gloves on?
Does she have gloves
Yeah.
on? Yeah, she's a cleric, so she's armored up.
I was just wondering if she has like this white finger.
Oh,
That's why she's got the gloves on. She
she's
doesn't
just
want
like
to show off
peeking
her.
over there, like what's going on here?
She's hiding that one hand. She doesn't
Gotta
like people
see
seeing.
this. No, she's got her gloves on.
Where's our characters? The little.
It's okay. We're actually going to use the ones on screen so that everybody at home can also follow
I
along.
think we also left them here.
All right. And who else did you have in your party?
And this is our friend Aranus Coil, and this man standing off to the side, dressed in all black leathers with the hood pulled up and a face mask covering the bottom half of his face, just kind of looks over and nods slightly.
I'm guessing he's a rogue.
He's got daggers and stuff strapped all over his body, very tight-fitting leathers, and he just looks like he knows how to use everything that he's got. And he's kind of quiet.
You said Artemis Coil, right?
Aranus Coil.
Artemis.
Do you have any names for that boss?
Well,
That have
there's
come up?
possibilities, but I have slain all that I have found, and none have proved to be the one.
Now, I slept on the surface last night. Did I notice anything from just being sleeping on the surface throughout the night?
If you slept on the surface, you did watch that the cove that this island has, it empties every time the tide goes out into a vicious whirlpool. And that's why the boats don't stick around. Every time it empties, just the shape of this, it just sucks everything straight down as soon as the tide starts to go out. So you confirmed that, but otherwise, there's no other islands on the horizon. You are just out in the middle of nowhere, and this island is dang near deserted.
And I also, while I was up there, I was looking at the dirt. Did it seem like it was loose or soft?
Lots of sandy dirt, but some hard packed stuff. Like It's a desert isle, so you're going to find some hard-packed dirt that's been baked by the sun, and there's not a whole lot of traffic. They don't come up very often because it's so hot. People typically just stay under in the confines of this prison.
So I start talking to the paladin, and I'm like, so seems like this might be our war party for when they might return. I was considering maybe we should be able to set up a trap for them, just in case they come running ashore expecting to have to protect their companions or have to come acquire their merchandise. Is there anything we could work on that?
That's a good idea. That is something we will need to set up. We have supplies to last us a month, easily, from what I have found in these boxes and crates and barrels. We will see if we can set anything else up to catch them in a trap when they come.
And what I've heard from the people in the jail cell, they said something along the lines that they won't be returning for another month or so. I'm pretty sure it was more of a month, and we've got a period of time before they will come back.
As you say this, the old man that had been previously with the monsters and kind of talking back and forth, he pipes up, he's like, "It is every 30 days that the ship returns. We are at day 5, so we have 25 days before this ship returns for its next load of flesh."
How many are going to be in the crew?
Usually there's a crew of 8 or 9 that comes and trades out with the ones on the island.
So, how many of them exit the ship? Because they're going to have to transport prisoners off of the ship, right?
True.
Were there people that greeted them when they got there, or did they just walk into the prison like?
Did you ever see
The
these
other
people?
guys.
Were you mostly confined to the jail cell?
I've been in the jail cell, but watching them bring everyone in, it's when they change shifts, it's almost the new crew brings in prisoners and the old crew waits until the prisoners are loaded into the cell and then they leave on the ship. So typically there is no less than 12 down here moving these prisoners about.
So there might be more on the ship. We just do not know this.
Why don't we stage it like those creatures that are in the cell killed the crew, and while they're trying to sort that out, we steal the ship.
Well, I was thinking maybe we could do it this way too. Just an idea. So we could start setting off a smoke flare on the top of the island, where the base is. That'll cause the people on the ship to rush. We're going to need to have a scout on top, on the surface at all times. That should probably be our first and foremost main point. Would that be okay with you?
I believe that should be fine.
All right. So we should probably get a scout up there just in case they arrive early, just as a precautionary measure. But if we put a smoke flare on top, that might cause the crew to rush up here. If we have a trap set, they could fall into that trap. We could take advantage of the confusion in that. We have alcohol here that we could set aflame and trap them in. Just an idea. We could also just steal the ship from them. Which one do you feel is more safest for the group here? I know that the paladin here wants to get a decent strike against the leader if that leader is here at the time. Any advice?
Nope.
I see.
I think we do that. I think we can, probably you or I,
Mm-hmm.
be the lookout, because
Mm-hmm.
we're both really small and good at hiding and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
I believe Miss Whitefinger, I believe she would be a good lookout as well. That way we had 3 shifts, and each one of us can get decent rest between breaks. Would that be okay with you, Paladin?
Sounds like a good plan to me.
I believe that would work.
All right.
We could, with a smoke flare, we put a trench.
I was thinking what we could do is set up a trench before the base, kind of an encampment. Shape it in the shape of the actual island, so when they come running towards it, they'd fall into the trench with wooded barbs at the bottom. Behind the
But they're gonna walk in here into this prison.
yeah. Well, I mean, we do.
So our choke point is
We could just use the choke point of this as
Right.
well, but the problem is, if they come in here and they find anything suspicious, they might just retreat. That's what I fear. And if they retreat, they'll just run back to their boats. If we set it up on the island, they're not going to be prepared for that.
Is there anything explosive?
Well, there's rum.
The
There's
barrels,
lots of rum.
barrels, if you have a lighter.
So I was thinking, if we do that trench, we could put a fire ring behind it. That way they couldn't retreat. We put a barrel of rum at the back end, and we light that so they're entrapped into that. And when we meet, when everyone is dead, we do have archers, don't we?
Are any of you an archer?
I have a crossbow.
Wait, what is it? I have hand axes.
Yeah, I have a short bow.
And I was just wondering if anyone in the paladin's crew was archers.
I have two
We
hand
are
axes.
skilled with magic and hand to hand, not so much long range.
No long range. So we could just have them choke in.
What if we just dug a pit trap right before the entrance, so that when there's a certain amount of weight on there, they would just, because they're gonna transport the prisoners.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Will the prisoners go first or go last?
We could do that.
Do we know the formation of how they walk them in?
If you ask the old man, he would
Yes.
tell you that he was brought in at the head of a group. They pushed him forward.
So first,
So it seems like almost single file line almost.
Well, could we dig a pit trap that we trigger?
We
Like
could.
when they're on it, you just
Mm,
pull
pull the
lever.
lever,
Possibly.
and
we could.
we have like a month,
We have a month to
We-
prepare.
most likely
Yeah.
20 days to figure this thing out.
25.
Oh, what?
I do have to say that.
What's your character's name?
My characters.
So,
What is your name, sir? I looked directly at the little halfling rogue,
My name is Sawi
Sawi.
Nagwa,
Sawi Nagwa.
and it's man.
Man, sorry. Man. Well, fine. Then. If it helps, my name is Zork Gimli. If that helps.
from Lord of the Rings.
What is your name?
Hmm?
What's your name?
My name is Kildar.
What's your
Killer.
name?
Me?
What's your name?
Kill.
Dark.
This is Sir Quixon.
Wait, that's not your name.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
So, who are you, good sir?
Okay. My name is Sir Quentin, at your service.
And what do you specialize in?
What I specialize in? I don't know. I can probably do anything. Put my mind to it.
I'm gonna go into the dungeon while and like look for like building materials.
Okay.
I don't know.
So what you find as you go into this dungeon is there's a lot of stuff to keep people entertained. Like there's card games and dice games, and there's rum and there's food, but there's not a whole lot of upkeep materials.
Shovels, pickaxes, any
Yeah, you find
building-
some shovels and pickaxes. Yeah,
I go with
any
Sal-
woodworking tools or anything like that.
you found some when you had raided that big armory room.
I notice that she walks off and I trail behind her.
I-
Just to keep a healthy eye on some of the things. And do I notice if any of the barrels can be repurposed? Like, have they been emptied and can we repurpose the wood from them in anything?
You probably could.
Or we could even. I look at the stools and stuff. Do they seem like they? Is the wood rotten or anything?
No, the wood is still very much good. They have not been mistreated over the years.
Okay.
I go to.
So, I'll break one of the stools and just start whittling it into a spear. Just start working on one.
I go to the armory and grab a shovel and go up to the surface. If there's any shovels in the armory.
Do we want to go with the pit trap? Ask the party that question.
I think the pit trap will be effective. If anyone else thinks differently, go ahead and speak your mind. All right. You guys like the
I
pit
got
trap?
another idea on the pit trap. In the pit trap, at the bottom of it, we could put these barrels of rum as like a false floor, right? So they won't, and when they land on it, most likely, they won't know what they're standing on. So if we don't like the way it goes when we interrogate them, we can blow them up. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
If diplomacy fails,
Explosives work.
yes.
Yes.
So,
But really, I think once they're down there, we
So,
can find out how many people are left on the ship,
mhm.
and then we can go. Like, we probably can't spend a whole lot of time, I don't think, because the tide's going to go out.
All right, can I go to the surface and check the entrance and see what it looks like? Does it seem like it's like a set of stairs going downwards?
it's just a set of stairs that comes up to a trap door, and the trap door pushes open, and you're just surrounded by sand.
Okay.
I,
And it seems like it's loose around there, so we
Mhm.
could work with that.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
loose.
I go up with Kurt, with
Zork.
Zork.
All right. And I start talking to you. So, what is your name?
Sergeant Woods.
Sergeant Woods. You seem like you're dragonborn. I look at his back. Does he seem like he has a tail or no?
Do you have a tail?
I don't.
No,
So he is tailless.
you do not have a tail.
So, all right. And so, what is your? What are you skilled in? Do you know?
I don't. I don't know where it is.
wisdom.
So
Wisdom.
No,
You're a
I'm
warlock.
asking if you're what's your class essentially? What I'm asking.
you're a warlock.
You're a warlock. So you deal with magic and you're skilled in spells and spell casting, right?
Yes.
So I see the shovel in his hand and say, "You want to start working on getting this trench digged?
Yes.
All right, let's get this going then." I start helping him start working around making a trench around the hole,
Okay.
Alright.
or not the trench, the
we should
pit
use
trap.
these other prisoners to test it out. Those monsters that are down in the dungeon.
Mhm.
Just like we should do a few like trial runs to make sure.
Well, we got to dig it first.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Wait, before we do that, I'm gonna go to the old dude. And I'm gonna ask him I'm gonna ask his name, and the other dude, creature dude, like creatures. Names.
Okay.
What? Do you speak monster?
I speak
I don't
common and dwarf.
I'm gonna say you don't speak monster.
I don't speak monster.
What do you speak?
I speak elf, dragon. I don't know. I don't know what this writing is. So.
Yeah, that's my bad handwriting.
And I do
How
speak.
big are we digging
Common,
this thing?
elvish.
We probably should be
And
able to
dragon,
dig it
because I'm
deep
a
enough
dragon.
so they can't climb out.
What about the dimension? Well, yeah.
Dimensions. So
I was,
we know that the island is shaped like moon shaped, right? It's more of a crescent moon shape.
The island is round. The bay, like the little inlet, is like crescent moon, but almost full. Like it's a very small actual inlet that opens into a larger pool. Like if you're looking at it, it's just big enough for the ship to actually come in, just straight.
So we should probably make it deep enough so they can't climb out. So about, I would have to say 7 to 8 feet deep, probably. And then we should probably do it to the dimensions of the island, so the shape of the island. That way they think that it might encompass the entire island. Might confuse them, disorient them maybe. We could do something differently if you feel it.
Wait. I'm talking about like how wide. How
All right, so
long.
I'm talking.
Yeah.
It will be 8 feet deep.
Right.
So we need to know the dimensions on width now. So
Right.
you
Like
want
how wide is the door?
the door? Okay.
Door's about 10 feet wide.
Right.
10 feet wide.
So that's probably the width of what we should do. You know, probably just like a rectangle,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And we could do a rectangle.
Because they all gotta. Because that's the funnel point. That's the.
Yeah.
They all gotta walk through there. So
We could do that. Just do a rectangle straight.
do we have a bard? Anybody want to play some music? Can we get a
Montage.
Can we get a a
Well,
medieval montage
montage.
of 80s music?
You want a montage?
I asked the old guy his name.
My name is Gilliam.
Alright, Gilliam.
And probably
What's
about
their
12 feet.
name? He asked him what their name is.
Yeah. Because
Are
it's
you
tall.
pointing at the monsters?
Yes.
The monsters are not wanting to talk right now. I just watched a paladin come in and utterly wreck shop. They are staying back as far as they can from the bars, not speaking. They're just like, nope, here I am. I'm back here, and that's it.
Alright, thank you, Gilliam. Alright.
They want some rum. Well, they take some rum.
You can ask them.
Now I'm gonna be filling up little whatever cups of rum and trying to, I'll just leave it at the cells and then walk away. Like I'll leave it to where they can
Okay.
get it from the, and feed them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna caretake them over
All
as the
right.
days
So
go
as
by.
you put down a thing of ale or rum, one of the orcs walks up and tentatively kind of picks it up and looks at you very, very suspiciously, and then goes to take a small sip, nods his head a bit, and then just starts to down it.
I'm gonna give him a thumbs up and just kind of walk away.
What kind of monsters are in there? Like
So we've got some
creatures?
goblins, we've got a couple orcs.
And
And then at the very, very back, you notice something you had not noticed before. There is a large lizard folk who is just sitting in the corner, has not moved from the time this has begun. He's just sat with his back in the corner, arms up on his knees, and has just taken no interest to anything.
Can he speak to him?
Lizard folk can speak common.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
so any of us can speak to them. Were there like some like dragon species there?
Oh, the kobolds, yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they're kobolds, goblins, and orcs.
And a lizard.
And a lizard folk.
Yeah. That's nice. Alright.
So, will days be passing as we're doing this?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Alright.
And
20 days.
I'm still outside digging the trees.
So as you guys are doing this, not only are the monsters kind of warming up to you, they are noticing that you are there to more so help. They're not quite afraid of you anymore.
Over this time, do I look into the armory and see anything that's still worth value that could be used to our adventures and gains?
There's not a whole lot in there than what you've already gotten. It seems like it gets cleaned out on a pretty regular basis.
Does it seem like there's any weaponry we can give to the
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. There's
creatures?
like clubs and
Right.
short swords, scimitars type thing.
I'll tell the old man that we can arm them if the creatures need them. We can give them things to protect themselves if necessary.
Okay. And he communicates that to them, and they just kind of nod as they understand. But as the days goes by, you guys are making more and more progress on this. The paladin, Roland, and Torthiel, and Uranus have all offered their skills to you if you would like to train with them. They just said, if we're going to be here, we might as well get something out of it.
So I'll go up towards Armis Coil, and I'll see if I can get trained with him.
Okay.
See the rogue?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, that's me too.
So, well,
So was there a cleric? Like there was a cleric in the group there.
There
too.
was a cleric in the group. Yes.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Not bad.
So I'm gonna talk. So I'm gonna talk to the cleric, I guess. And
So what do you want to
train
ask
with
her?
her?
Okay, so
I don't
you're
know.
going to train with her a little bit.
Yay.
Sounds good.
And I'll go up to Roland and see about training with him.
You bet. So as you guys train, you're finding that your weapons are moving more fluidly in your hands. Your spells are coming easier. Watching and working with these three that are top of their class type thing
Mm-hmm.
is really bolstering your own skills. You're feeling much more confident and ready for when these pirates are going to show up. You're pretty sure that not much is going to stop you from just basically taking them completely out.
So I go down into the prison and I go into the kitchen and look for something to
Okay.
eat.
Yeah,
And
there's food in there.
I'm gonna go grab one of those barrels and I'm gonna drag it to the surface. One of the rum barrels.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check while
So,
training?
and
Sure.
I have a question. How much of the trench have I?
Ooh, I rolled an 18.
How much of the trench have I got?
So we're going to say that about 10 days in, your guys' trench is fully dug.
All right.
Like you've got a really solid, deep trench that if someone falls in it, it's not going to kill them, but it is going to hurt.
All right.
You're finding troubles a little bit with the sandy soil. It's not holding up as well as you would like,
Mm-hmm.
but you're able to shore it up every once in a while just using pieces of like driftwood you find, or maybe like a stool or a barrel that you've kind of broken apart.
And kind of take like some of the lids of the barrels and kind of use them as kind of like a soft lid to cover it, and I cover that with sand and dirt. That way it doesn't look.
Yeah,
like
it'll take you a couple days, but you can definitely get
Right.
that put together.
Yeah. All right.
And I go in the kitchen as well. Is there eggs?
Sure. Is there any
Just
specific
follow him around.
reason?
He's a dragonborn. He might like it.
Before you
I'm
find
gonna
him,
give him
he
a
eats
bag.
them all.
Come on, I'm ready.
On
for
that
you.
check, I wanted to know if I noticed any tattoos or brandings on the road.
On the rogue,
Yeah, and
he's
I rolled an
pretty
18.
covered up. From what you can see, every
Uh-huh.
once in a while he'll pull down just the bottom of his face mask and basically just show right here on his face. Everything else is covered. You can't really see any tattoos or brands on
Okay.
him.
So I go up to the paladin one of these days and I ask him, "Sir, have you ever heard of a party known as the Dragon's Eye?"
Dragon's Eye. Not to my knowledge, no.
Have you ever heard of a party that seemed to loot as much as they could find, or anything along as they could?
That is most parties.
This one was more ravenous than most. They seem to be more dangerous than good.
I'm not quite sure, maybe I possibly have, but I have not been looking for adventuring parties. I've been looking for pirates and slavers.
Thank you, sir. And I go back to my training.
Does this rogue pay any mind, like special? I'm like trying to catch him and see if he's paying attention to me while like trying to get a read on me.
Okay. As far as you can tell, he's treating you just like everybody
Okay.
else.
Alright, so have the creatures that now have grown to us, or...
Yeah, they're more like
Alright.
just happy with you being
It's
there.
been about 10 days.
I
because
go
we
walk up
did
to
the
the lizard folk and I ask him what his name is.
Unless he's...
Unless
The
he,
lizard folk looks up at you, snorts, and just puts his head back down. During these entire 10 days, he has barely moved. He's eaten just very little and just stayed in the corner basically the entire
We
time.
should fight him.
To pull your
Maybe we should
pride.
like spar him, see if he's got any skill.
This is
Yeah.
a bad idea.
I go back into
Very
the,
bad idea.
I go back into the kitchen and I use my hand axes and I just make some make
You trying to
spears.
prepare some food?
No,
It is hand access.
make spears out of some of the barrels and.
You probably could find some spears in the armory.
Yeah, I don't know if we
Okay,
can
I
make
go
them.
to the armory and
Okay.
look for spears.
So much easier.
Can the orcs speak common or?
Orcs can speak common.
All right, ask him what their name is.
They don't.
They give you typical orcish names: Thug, Drak,
All right,
Rorg, and just
how many are there? 2.
3.
All right, thug, chicken, right?
Chicken? I don't think you want to call an orc chicken. Just word of warning.
Yeah,
Alright.
he'd probably rip your head off.
All right, great. I forgot their names. All right, continue.
So how many days has passed so far?
You're at about day 18 now,
18.
and you're all just itching for these pirates to show up.
So we know it's about 6 days out until they'll probably be here because it was 5 days out beforehand, and then another 5 more days would easily it'd be
So.
yeah. So we're close to.
What does the old man know about the lizard?
If you ask him, he's going to say, "Truly, not much. I hadn't even noticed he was here. He stayed so silent."
Does he seem like he's battle torn, like battle worn, like the
If you
lizard?
look at him, you see scars on his arms and across his body. He's wearing basically just a loincloth, and there are lots of old and new scars you can tell have been freshly made.
I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna talk to him. It's like, so we don't know if you are on our side or not, and if we can't trust you whether or not you would be able to help us. I feel that we might have to shackle you during this encounter. If you talk to me right now, I'll try to negotiate with you. But if you're gonna attack us in the heat of battle, I can't risk it.
He's going to glare up at you, which is not much because he's pretty large and you're pretty short.
Mm-hmm.
He's just sitting there. He just like barely lifts his head and he looks you full in the eye and goes, "We are on no one's side. We are on our own side."
Sweet.
So, if you want to help,
He's not dead. Disassociated identities. Personalities.
Great.
if you are on our side, would you like to be on the front lines? I'll give you the most sharpest and strongest weapon we can find. Would you? What would you like?
We want to go home.
All right, I'll protect you if we can find a way to your home.
We do not need your protection.
Wait, who's we?
So, are you curious about that?
Yes.
You could go ask the old man since he is a scholar.
All right, it's the scholar dude, Gabriel or something. I don't know.
Gilliam.
Gillian.
Gillian.
I thought you
So
were-
he'll explain to you that lizard folk speak that way. They don't
Uh-huh.
really have a sense of self-identity. They always refer to themselves as we.
Ah.
It's not like a weird mental thing, it's just how they talk. You were hoping for the schizophrenic lizard folk.
Multiple personalities. Multiple personalities.
I have a question. Like, how many spears did I find in the armory?
Oh, probably 5 or 6.
So throughout the next 3 or 4 days, I try to talk with him, try to see if I can break through his shell, and see if I can get him to give us a hint on where he lives and which direction we can get him sent on his way.
Okay.
I,
So the more you talk to him, the less he is violent towards you. Because like the first time you talked to him, you got the feeling that if he really was feeling motivated, he'd go through you too. It wouldn't even be a thing for him. But he's become less and less aggressive and more just like nonchalant. Just could not care any less about any of you. All he wants is to go home.
Did I ever get a scent or a hint of which direction his home was?
He knows that his home is in the south where it's warmer.
I start looking for a wooden shield in the armory.
You find a wooden shield in the armory.
Does it look like it's from the lizard folk?
No, it does not look like it's from him.
So, over time, I go over to him and I ask, so what is your home like?
Our home is warm, is jungle. Many, many things to eat there. Always nice. Rain comes and gives you water.
I pick up. Can I grab the shield?
Yeah.
Can I put it as a slot in my
Like, can you just hold it, or are you just like putting it in your inventory?
inventory?
Sure.
Speaking of the armory, is there any armor, like
When you went in there, you found some like rudimentary armor that you would have had when you were captured.
okay, like, is it like leather armor, metal armor, like, just to like get to like the orcs or Glendor dudes?
You would probably have some chainmail, being a cleric.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have some chainmail, some medium armor.
There wasn't any extra armor for any of the creatures that we could
There's
find.
bits and pieces, very, very hodgepodge. Obviously leftover stuff from possibly previous prisoners or the pirates that just decided they didn't want it anymore.
For the next couple days, like next 2 days, I'll spend most of my time on the shore with Gizmo, my dog, and so he's got about a 50-pound capacity. Would that be enough to carry that barrel that I had?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
Alright.
drink rum with the orcs and the other prisoners.
I start
Just kind of chumming it up.
I
Yeah.
start taking barrels outside to fill in the
The
trench.
trench. All right.
Okay. So you're getting more and more
For like
friendly with the orcs and
for the
kobolds and
for 3
goblins,
days.
and they are just having the time of their lives, drinking rum
Nice.
and just eating the supplies, salted meat and whatever fish doesn't bother them at all. They're just going to town, and they just begin to associate you with a very, very happy feeling.
Nice. Can we find out more about this lizard folk? Like, can we ask him about like what he was at home? Like, I'm trying to find out if he's like royalty or anything like that.
So if you go and ask him, he'll look up at you and say, "We were fighter when we were captured. They put us in big, big stone building, make us fight everything. We enjoyed it."
Cool. So he's a gladiator. Listen.
So how many? We're pretty much like 1 day out almost, aren't we?
Yeah, you're getting real close to these guys showing back up.
All right. So
So
I'm gonna go outside first. I'm gonna go to Gizmo. And I'm gonna post him outside with that barrel,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna literally just stay out there and just watch the shoreline. Keep an eye on the shoreline for the rest of the night and the rest of the day, and just in case to see what would be coming in or out.
I'm staying out too to fill in the trench with
That's
barrels.
done, right? The trap is
Yeah,
now
you guys have
done,
got
and
the
we
trap
tested
set.
it,
And
it's good.
the roof has been covered. Like I've got, it looks like just normal standard
It looks
ground.
like just normal sand, and you have made just a very, very thin pathway off to one side that you all know is safe to walk on. And that's how you're getting in and out.
Can we?
I'm thinking about putting a smoke so that the pirates don't know that there's a trench.
The trench is covered. It's
Yeah,
hidden.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
all good.
You won't
We're
see
good.
it.
We're
Yeah,
good. So we should probably stage ourselves inside or
I'm gonna stay
find a
on the.
place. Right, we need to. You're probably the smallest guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the shoreline.
I'm
Do I need to do a stealth check on that, just in case?
You'll know when they arrive.
I'm going downstairs to get some
think we
food
should
to
hide,
bring upstairs
hang out.
to bring
Yeah, I think we should
to bring
hang out and down in there so that when he gives the signal, we're ready.
I get what I keep forgetting.
My name is
Can we?
Zork Gimli.
I get
Can you
Zork
send
Gimli.
Gizmo into us as the signal?
I was probably. I was gonna put that barrel on the back of Gizmo, and I was gonna put a hole in that barrel and have him run behind the party, the pirates. And once that leaks the rum across the field, I was gonna set that on fire.
With me, because
I can wait on that, but we need a decent signal. So
I get I take a barrel of food and water up to the surface for
Why?
Yeah, I'm very
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah.
We're all going to stop you because nothing should be out of sorts.
yeah,
Everything that
If
it
you
needs
go
to
for the-
look
yeah.
like it was. Nothing needs to be disturbed. Nothing needs to be out of the ordinary that would tip the pirates off that
so
something's off.
my signal, I'll tell you guys, I will shoot a crossbow bolt towards the door. You'll hear the bolt come in the door.
Well, hopefully no one's next to that door.
Yeah, you just gotta stand away from the door.
Message for you, sir.
Exactly.
I say that when you see him coming, just hide where.
I have a
the
fear-
button that's going to arm it. That's going to trigger the trap.
I think
I-
it's
I
just
can do
ready to
that.
go.
It's
Like
ready.
it should
Okay,
just
okay,
be
okay.
ready.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
ready. So,
Alright.
so the trap is ready, and when they do get there, it should.
Then we're going to hear it.
Yeah.
If we're just on the
Yeah.
inside of the door, then we're going to hear it.
Oh yeah, you'll hear a crash, bang, boom.
Right.
Is it where it's like, oh, we can like pull it and then it would just fall, or when you just walk on it, you just go.
Just when they walk on it.
Walk
just
on
the weight.
Pressure.
We
Well,
need a
hopefully
one-liner.
the
Just so
prisoners
y'all
don't go
know, we need a
first.
one-liner.
You need a one.
Yeah.
And if they don't tell us they're off, we do have backup plans.
All right.
Me.
All right, cool. We're talking about torture already.
Oh my gosh.
Lovely. Yeah. Family friendly show television here, bro. Family friendly.
So, the more
Nobody's disturbed that he's 8 years old. We're going to like treasure our torture.
he's like, we're gonna torture things, and we're like, right, yeah, definitely.
I'm sure you are.
Okay.
Sure.
If they don't talk, we have ways to make them talk. We'll make them watch Blue's Clues. Not even the good one. So, morning of the 30th day, you're all very much on edge, just ready to go. You can feel the tension in the air. This is the day that the pirates are supposed to come back, show up with a boat, bring more prisoners, and who knows what they were intending to do with you, because you've been here for 30 days. So, that morning, you're all ready, all of your armor, you've been polishing, sharpening your weapons. The Paladin Sun Guard is sitting over there just running a whetstone down his greatsword over and over again. This look of pure concentration on his face.
I have a question. Do I still have the shield?
Did you drop it?
No.
Then yes, you still have the shield.
I don't. Should I write it on one of my slots?
If you want to hold on to it, yeah.
You better.
Sure. So
I got
does,
you. Over
does
here.
that give my armor class a plus?
If you're using it, not if you're just carrying
It's
it.
because you have to like have it on your arm. Like,
Yeah. You gotta go like,
And
have it on.
can I use the shield with an attack, like
You
for an
can-
attack?
as no, the shield does not
Hey.
attack.
You have a longsword and 2 hand axes.
Yeah.
And you want to use a shield to
You
attack
can't-
with.
Yeah, they're both 2
I'm gonna hit him with this piece of wood.
Yeah.
Are you proficient with that kind of weapon? That's the
All right,
question.
Captain America.
And that'll
Actually, that would
a
be
plus
really
2.
entertaining.
Wait,
Make a ranged attack.
wait, Dad, did you write this?
If he used it.
You know,
Okay. So, as you're all sitting there, Aranis the rogue comes down the stairs and goes, "There's sails on the horizon. They're coming."
I'm still on outside,
Okay.
laying on the ground.
So
just-
you can see sails coming for the horizon.
I have Gizmo. He's laying flat with that barrel on top of him.
Okay. So what
You're
you
hidden,
see
right? Yeah.
as outside, this is what you are seeing. If it'll load. Oh, I've hidden it. Never mind. Just a second.
This is what you cannot see.
It's
Remove
nighttime.
the scales from my eyes.
I've got night vision. Dang it.
So as you look outside,
Dark vision.
you all would have become very familiar with this site at this point.
Oh yeah.
so,
Let's get
so where is the, where,
Yeah.
I have a question, where is the place that is safe that we can walk on?
That way.
It's way
Right.
Yeah,
It's
we
up
already,
that way.
don't worry about that.
Yeah.
We know.
So you guys are up in this area up here.
Mhm.
So this kind of comes down into the cove, and what you will see is this ship pull right up to the dock and throw out 2 planks, and then several pirates start making their way up this pathway towards the secret hideout.
Do I notice anybody staying on the ship?
Several, actually.
So,
You see what is very obviously the captain standing at the helm, just watching, and then a couple more walking around on deck.
So
are,
I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to stay as quiet and silent as possible.
are the pirates, do the pirates have prisoners?
We're in the.
You guys are downstairs, so
Yeah.
you would have no idea.
Go upstairs.
You're gonna
No.
walk up the stairs.
And they're gonna see.
Yeah.
No, we're stopping. him.
Yeah.
You're like, stop! Freaking, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm getting close to the door.
Yeah. Leave. I can't say anything.
So as the pirates come closer,
Getting him away from the.
you're like, get over here, get over here, come on. What are you doing?
We're all. I'd say we're all staged in that feeding area.
Right. So you guys are still
Because we're gonna be.
in. Let me see. Go back to here. You're still over in this area. Hold up, I gotta move you guys apparently.
Well, it's very chill in here.
So you guys are posted up right down in here.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought
Yep.
we were right
So the
there.
door is
No.
over here.
Mhm.
Go back, go away. On the search bar. You guys are posted up all over here, and actually I'll move you around for that, because I can do that.
Magic.
So who am I on this?
I'll show you in just a second. You are right here. This is you.
Wait,
There.
Right here.
Big red dude.
this guy?
This is actually Quixon, the red one, right here.
So who am I? I know that's Gizmo.
Here's
No,
Zark.
Gizmo's out with me. So.
You're probably.
I would be.
Is that the warlock there?
Here's Sowie right at the base of the table, and Kildark standing by the cage. Roland has posted himself up inside the armory. Torthiel has posted herself in the door, and Uranus has posted himself in that creepy little room you all
Wait,
found
so
last time.
Cool.
so where am I?
You are right here.
Yeah.
Right there. That's you.
So I'm not
Yeah.
You are that one. Sergeant Woods.
Sergeant Wood.
So as you're all waiting, you hear footsteps coming up, and then you hear this. Are you outside or inside?
I'm outside.
You're still outside.
Yeah, I'm on the not the side where the where they were boarding. I'm on the other side. I'm on the other coast, just on the other horseshoe side of the
So-
coast.
So as you're sitting there, the pirates just stop about 20 feet from the entrance and are just standing there. And this goes on for a couple minutes, and Gilliam pipes up and goes, Something is wrong. Why are they just standing there? Usually they come in and prisoners with 30 prisoners with them. And he looks over at Uranus, and Uranus says, no, there were no prisoners, just the pirates. What's going on? And then you hear very clearly, and you will hear this even more clearly, is the one at the front of the group yells out, we know you're in there. Come out and there will be no harm done to you.
Just stay quiet.
So you can't talk. I'm on the shore.
You guys stay here, right? I'm gonna gather up my boys.
You're going to go get your cronies.
Yeah.
Your feel-good friends.
Does the
And we're all
lizard man
gonna.
join?
I'm gonna huddle up with them.
Does the lizard man join him? Just curious. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them to trust me, and follow my lead.
Wait, do they have?
I guess the
weapons?
lizard guy's probably not gonna come with me.
He is actually going to get up and walk over to, if I can grab him. No, I can't grab him. What the heck?
Wait,
I'm gonna shackle them.
that's enough.
I'm not on the shore, so.
Why can't I grab him?
I'm gonna loosely shackle them so that if
Yeah.
they need to, they can shed them, and the clubs and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna
So,
stage
like,
by
are
the
you
door.
putting it on them so it looks like they're shackled?
Right. So then, if we need to, they
They
can
can just go
shed
like,
it.
blink,
Yeah, and then
just-
we're gonna quietly set all the clubs or picks or whatever they got,
Okay,
whatever rough weaponry they had,
gotcha.
like right next to the door, so we could grab them real quickly if need be.
All right.
But I'm gonna bring them into the open space. They're gonna be in front of me. I'm gonna stand behind them,
Okay,
and
I-
I'll answer the call.
okay. Well, as you're doing this, you'll see that before you can get to the lizard folk, he has walked over to the armory and gone in for a moment and come back out with a large stone-bladed axe made out of just big old piece of wood and then obsidian for the axe blade. And he's just kind of hefting it, patting it in his hand, and he just grins. This big old toothy grin. And he's
I
like,
have a question.
we like when we get to fight.
I have a
Will he come with me?
He'll come
I
with you.
I want him standing on this far side of the door where he can't be seen.
Okay.
I have a question. Is the lizard folk does he have any shields?
Nope. He has got a big old stone axe.
I think he's pretty happy with just his axe.
Yeah, I think he's happy with that. I don't think he really needs anything else.
I go right next to the door. I don't open the door. I just take a little peek and see what's like, what I.
Didn't see.
I guess he's with me.
Okay.
Yes. Right.
I'm gonna
we should
try to
all-
get all you guys to just stay down there.
Why?
Maybe with
Because
the.
I'm gonna talk with them and see if we
I
can-
think we should be prepared by the door so that if it goes south, we can
Yeah.
be
Okay.
right there with you.
Alright,
So-
But we can stay hidden
Right.
while you're doing that.
there we
So
go.
I take a peek outside.
Does it seem like I had been noticed on the shore?
No, they did not notice you at all. They were just walking straight up, just clomp, 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 clomp. They weren't really looking around, they just walked straight up, and they're still standing going, all right, come out. We know you're in there. Don't make us do anything stupid.
So how far are they away from the
Trap?
trap? Yeah.
About 20 feet away from the door. So they're about 10 feet away from the trap.
Okay. I'll open the door.
Okay.
I'm taking a peek. To
So
see
you're
like,
peeking, and then you come up and just throw the door open. It's kind of like da-da-da-da, boom.
And I got all these, I'll have those guys standing in the front line. They're shackled.
Okay,
That's awesome.
so you've got a bunch of shackled kobolds, goblins, orcs, just standing in front of you, and they're very obviously just standing at the top of the steps. And the pirates are like, "What in the name of all the nine? What are you doing?"
What do you want?
What do we want?
Come.
Just so good.
I go up and he open the door. Or I say, come closer. And maybe we'll tell you what we're doing here.
Roll me a deception check.
What? Please,
Come closer.
What's my plus?
It's charisma.
Why don't you come in and we'll talk about it?
What do you want? I don't know. Let's talk about it.
And then plus 2 reason. I failed. Totally. I got 2 plus 2.
You say, come closer and we'll talk about it. And the pirate just looks at you for a second and goes, I think I'll stay right here.
I'm going to grab him. Yeah, and then
Remind
just
you.
push him
And just,
to the paladin. And yeah, the paladin's got a look of like,
yeah, like, shut up.
yeah.
The paladin has not come up. He has very
Okay.
much stayed below the surface.
Whoever this
Right.
this 18-foot angel to like keep the lizard quiet. Okay,
Just push him to the back.
I say again. What do you want?
No.
You are slaves. We came here for slaves. We want you to go back in your cage and do as you're told.
Okay, I do.
The first sign of ruckus I see,
Hold on.
I'm going to tell Gizmo the moment I see ruckus. Like anything at
How many are there?
Why don't you save that?
There's 6 standing at the door.
well, this is the action I'm going to be preparing just in case, because
Okay.
the action I'm preparing is if there is ruckus, I want to have Gizmo run across and set that whole pour all that barrel on the deck that's on the frickin'
On the deck.
on the deck for the ship.
No. We need that shit.
No, not. I mean, actually, in front of the deck, in front of the.
So you're just on the ground?
On the ground, yes.
Not on the deck.
Okay, so you're making a fire screen.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I was.
I was like, you're going to set the ship on fire?
I thought he was gonna burn the bridge.
I was thinking the bridge.
You must
That's what I
love
meant.
this island.
So
So I'm gonna burn. I'm gonna set. I'm gonna have them run in front of there, but there's gonna be a hole inside the barrel, so I can set on fire.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right.
So
You've been pushed to the back of the group.
yeah.
They're just like, no, shut up.
And now they're holding you back.
So what do you say to this pirate that's looking you in the face?
Can I see what's going on?
I
behind him?
haven't done anything.
Okay.
So.
I'm just gonna say slaves and start laughing, like mocking them.
All right. So you're standing there laughing, and this pirate's like,
Yeah,
what are you laughing about?
I have your slaves.
You are the slaves.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna start to close the door and usher these guys back down the hallway.
You won't get away. There's no way out.
Yeah.
So at that, he's just going to start sprinting forward. He's like, come on! And they all run forward. And they hit that trap hard. And there's about 3 of them on top of it. And you hear this thud, 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 crash!
Nice.
And let's see if any of them actually make a save.
I have a question. Is one of them the captain? I mean the guy.
No, very obviously none of them are the captain. Captain's still back on the ship.
I mean
So
the,
2 of them do not go into the trap. 4 of them do. And with that, we're going to take a short moment to get some drinks and stuff.
All right.
Y'all stay here. We'll be right back.
Did the leader fall in?
Leader
No.
did fall in. Yep.
Nice.
yes. Let's do it.
That worked out well. That worked out real well.
Okay, we are
60%.
muted now.
You're absolutely sure.
The mute.
You
the
get a
mute
burrito on the
button-
mouth.
Is the camera off? Because I'm seeing the camera
The
going.
camera is not on the intermission.
Just so you know, there's two people that mentioned the weird
A buzzing, yeah, I saw that. I'm betting it's coming.
And it says you're not muted, so.
What?
We're mute.
door.
All right, and we are back. Let me know. Ooh. There, now we're back. Let me know if the buzzing has gone. Hear that? Tell me. I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from, but I'm not seeing anything. So let's hope it stays away. So the lead pirate in the group and 3 of his closest friends go down into your trap.
Do I see this?
Yes, you do.
All right. At this point, I'm going to signal Gizmo to run on the in front of the docks, right on the ground, and once he gets far enough, gets in front of it, I'm going to set the booze on fire.
Okay.
The ones that saved, did they have to like climb out, or did they save cleanly?
They're just standing, like they stopped. They're like, oh, what in the world? They're slightly behind, and they watched their friends just tumble into this pit.
I go out of the thing.
You just hold you back.
Yeah, alright.
You just like, no, you just gotta stay.
grab my
Just gotta
shield,
wait.
And then I push. There.
You're not even half the height of mine.
I mean, you could have him do a strength check.
I think it was the microphone from the computer and this microphone messing around because now it's gone. Yay!
Is there anybody from the ship responding?
The captain has looked up and he's kind of heard something, but he can't really see because this path goes up on top of this island. So all he knows is his men have gone up there, he heard yelling, and then he heard a crash. And now he's seeing a mechanical dog running across the beach with a barrel. And he's like, just watching it go. And he has no idea what's going on at this moment.
Alright. I'm assuming I'm gonna go to the edge and talk to the leader now.
Okay.
Are any of them injured? Like anybody? Like
Oh, they're laying in the bottom
Okay.
groaning.
Okay. Alright. I'm assuming you want to live.
Yes, I do.
How many else are on the ship?
If I tell you, they'll kill me.
Either way, you're dead.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab the flaming arrow,
Uh-huh.
right, and knock it.
Okay, so you've got a flaming arrow pointed at this guy. And he's just looking up. All right. There's the captain. We knew you were here. You didn't signal.
How'd you know? Oh.
There's always a signal. 2 days prior, and there was no signal. We knew something was wrong, so we brought more. There's 15 of them below deck.
Can I go through and talk to the leader?
Like, you can, peek out the top of the stairs and look down the pit.
Hey,
What?
say what you're gonna say. Go.
I was gonna ask him, who is your leader?
Our captain?
Go tell Kirby there's 15 below deck.
You mean Zork?
Yeah. Zork.
He's gonna like shout.
No, I asked him who is the leader of your.
I'm gonna slap him. Go tell Zork there's 15 below deck.
1 second. Sally Nagwa.
That was amazing. I love it.
I
Fantastic.
say, who's the leader of your tribe or gang?
We don't know who he is.
And I said, do you want to die?
Of course not. I don't want to die.
Then tell me who he is.
We don't know who he is. I've never seen him.
Does the captain know who he is?
I don't know what the captain knows. I'm not the captain.
Okay, now I go tell Kirby there is
Zork.
Zork that there is 15 below deck.
So what you can see is the captain and 3 on deck.
Do I see the Dragonborn coming up?
You do. So are you just gonna walk by the two that are still not in the pit,
Just hanging out.
Wait.
or are you gonna like?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just let him know.
No.
Let him go, or I'm loosing this arrow.
And they just kind of look down, and he looks up and he nods at him. Real vigorous.
Alright, now I'm gonna tell him, get in the pit. The two that are down there. The two guys, I'm gonna
Wait,
tell them.
before you do
Tell them
that,
to get into the pit.
before I leave, and when you say that, okay, I go back to you after I tell
Thank you.
Zork.
So he lets you go, and you get down, and you tell him, "Hey, there's 15 below deck."
Now, how far has Gizmo gotten across?
Oh, he's made it all the way across
All right.
to where he would have
So
made
I
a
have,
very good
well,
line.
I haven't set it on fire because I saw him coming up. All right, so I now know that there's 15 below deck.
That makes 18 total.
All right.
Plus these 6.
Dude.
Alright, those guys get down there?
Yeah, they made it down.
No, the two.
Oh yeah, the two, they slowly climb down into the pit.
Now that I've heard that there's 15 below deck, I stand up slowly and I start walking towards the ship.
Okay.
Are you just gonna like walk like?
Yep, just casually walk towards the ship.
The captain ain't gonna find that suspicious at all.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he fully sees me at this point.
Oh, absolutely. He sees you.
I go with
Do I notice any like him or preparing to get any troops or anything, or is he getting weapons ready or anything?
He's definitely looking out, and he's kind of just staring, wondering what's going on.
I go with Zork.
I tell you, stay back and stay quiet, or things might get very hairy very quickly.
I gotta ask the captain something.
So you yell that at the captain. You say, "Stay out of this," basically.
No, I'm telling him to.
Okay.
Yeah, stay out of this. I'm telling him to stay back and stay behind me. Even though I'm a small freaking gnome. I keep walking towards the ship.
Which I think
That's
is
awesome. Okay.
I get to the dock and I scream out to the captain, "We have your men. If you want them to alive, I need you all to come ashore."
He's gonna look out at you and go, "You think I care about expendables?"
okay.
Fine then.
Do I hear this?
You're standing right there. Yell.
Can we hear it?
You can hear yelling, but you're not sure quite what it's saying. The wind and the waves and stuff is kind of making it hard.
If he doesn't care, I just wait.
Well, before you say anything, I say, "All right, do you care about your merchandise then?"
At this point, he stops and he goes, "What are ye trying to say?"
We have your slaves. They're pretty valuable to you, aren't they? Would be a shame if they ended up dead.
You're not the sort to be killing the innocent.
How well do we know that if they're innocent? We just know that they're slaves.
With that, he kind of stands there, looks out. Surely, you'd not be so rash as to anger your only way off of this godforsaken heap.
But you wouldn't be so rash to leave your merchandise behind without telling your commander, would you?
So I
You speak true. What do you want?
We want free passage.
Free passage?
Free passage off this shore.
What kind of idiocy is taking a hold of your head? Surely I can't let you go. You're part of the merchandise.
Not all of us are. You want us to all be merchandise, but at this point you already know that the tables have turned. You've lost your upper hand here. We have all the cards.
Oh, really now?
I can.
And as he says that, he just stomps twice on the deck. And all of a sudden, there's 15 more pirates standing on the deck, swords drawn, and you see a couple pistols among them, and they're just ready to go. He's like, "So, have I lost the upper hand?"
So
You would look.
I carefully start walking back. I'll see you on shore then. And I would start walking towards the base.
can I say something now?
You can say something, go ahead.
Pick your words
I
wisely.
said, tell us if you know who your master is, tell us or we will kill your merchandise.
He just kind of looks at you and goes, "I fear my master much more than I fear anything that you can do to me."
You start following behind me because I'm starting to walk back to the base.
I'm walking back to. So
Because at this point, he's like, "After them!" And the pirates start
I'm
running
start-
for the gangplanks.
As I'm walking, I'm trailing that line of rum that I've made,
Okay.
making sure that, and I try to make sure that they run past that line.
I grab my shield and I grab one of my two hand axes.
Just gonna single-handedly take on an army?
No!
No,
You bet.
so they start chasing us, right?
So we can see these all. Now we can see all these people coming up to the surface. Are they?
Yep.
And they're starting to come off the boat.
They are getting onto the dock right now.
Okay.
All right, so
Well, Plan B.
yeah, and I'm working on it.
I think it's time to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we're leaving, I'm gonna peer my head back over the hole, and I'm gonna say,
Okay.
"Hey, don't you go dying on me."
And they just kind of look up. They're like, "All right," with just a little bit of terror. Oh my goodness.
So
Okay.
We need to inform the paladin. We need to.
Yeah. So I think our whole party is like, and my crew has got weapons and all their
His
clothes,
name's Roland.
shackles off, all that. We're gonna go down there.
Whitefinger and
Okay.
Arnis Coil.
So you guys just gonna come pouring out of this place?
I think. I mean,
Wait, I don't know if that's this part.
So they're on the dock at this point.
I'm waiting until they get closer.
I'm waiting for them to get off to shore, past the line of rum that I've already laid.
What? And it's like they're.
So I'm moving you guys and your tokens onto the map currently.
Oh, you kind of really.
Have they passed the line where I knew Gizmo ran?
Let me get this set real quick.
Am I?
yeah, we gotta go. There's 2 of them down there on the beach with 15
Yeah.
guys. Like, we gotta go.
Yeah, so you
I'd
guys
say
have
we're,
just
we're
like
making our way down.
Mm-hmm.
and
I'm
So,
assuming the paladin and all
I have a
that.
question.
those-
yes, they are coming
I
with
have
you.
a question. Am I on what side of the line am I on? Of the
You'll be on the side that you want to be on, the side that is not going to go boom.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
or did you put the sheet?
A wooden shield against a
Yeah.
big fiery explosion is going to do about
So
jack
did we have to
crap.
come down this way to the ship, or did we come down
You've
No,
been
off the
coming.
trail.
You came up from up here, so this trail kind of
the
like
trail?
leads up and then takes a sharp left up a walk, like up a path to the top.
So are these guys past the line yet?
1 second.
He's getting it set up. So.
Getting everybody put where they need to be.
Are we gonna go charge right after them? Like, are we gonna charge head?
I'm away from you guys, so I can't make any decisions.
And
It's
I'm,
you guys are
Dude,
together.
I'm gonna break off.
Like, I don't know if that's like the smartest decision to like go head first to like guns and stuff.
I can't help you.
Yeah.
I'm going to, once they get past the line, I'm going to use a little bit of my fire breath to catch.
I already have it tender set up, so don't worry about it.
So I'm gonna take a route to kind of flank back behind the ship.
Okay, so
So you're gonna sneak on the ship.
Because all 18 of them came off, right? We counted, and all of them.
except for the captain who is still on the ship.
Oh,
Okay.
Shucks.
all right.
Wait,
But he can't crew a whole ship by himself.
wait.
This
I want to go on with the captain.
Hold up.
There's an army between you.
There's
and the captain.
literally like a bunch. Okay, let's see here. So
Can I stay
one.
where I'm hit? I'm definitely gonna stay where I can assess this ship before I.
Okay.
So this leader of the
I'm gonna
pirates.
try to pick a route where I can sneak onto that ship.
Gotcha.
We should totally put
But
some
swim across.
Pirates of the Caribbean
Right, that's
music
right, yeah.
going on.
I have a
One,
question.
two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I have a
That must be
question.
the greatest
For
pirate
a
I've ever seen.
Dragonborn, can I,
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm
dun.
hoping that
How
the distraction
long-
of our crew going
like,
rushing down
can
the
I,
beachhead is gonna-
Do
can I
something.
go past the line of fire? I'm just wondering that.
You're not fireproof.
fire resistant.
There's a big difference.
Yes.
What's fire resistance?
You take half damage.
Yeah, and you're gonna like go, I guess, something. I don't know.
Because
Not only that, your clothes and whatever material you have on you, like your shield,
Your wooden shield.
Can
catch
absolutely
fire.
still catch fire.
So
the fire.
Think about
did
it.
the fire go off?
not yet. I have not let it because I need to make sure everyone's across the line.
So there's 18 pirates just pouring down this dock.
All right.
It'll be
And whereabouts did you put this line?
I wanted him to run it crossed right across
Okay.
there, and he's already dropped the barrel distance away, and he's running back towards me.
Okay. So you want to do.
I want to light where it's been pouring it out on fire, so it'd create a line of fire. But I'm waiting for everyone to get across it, or they get too close to me. Because once Gizmo gets to me, I'm hopping on him as fast as possible.
Okay. Let's see.
alright then. Pirates versus the crew, I guess.
So they're probably going to reach me before all of them get close to me, right?
Oh man,
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're standing. Hold up. Stinking thing. Why are you doing this? Oh, there we go. Still getting used to roll 20, but it's cool. So you're standing like right there,
Mm-hmm.
and your dog has run all the way down here and
Yeah.
has dragged a line
a rum.
of rum
Mm-hmm.
from.
So I want to move at least back about to there.
Okay. So these pirates are getting. This pirate right there is like closest to the line as they can get without touching it.
All right.
Can I go right here?
I don't want to be that close to them because that's a lot of pirates and
Yeah.
Oh,
I've changed. I'm gonna do something else here.
Okay.
rubbing his hands.
Why will it not let me? Oh, that's why. Okay.
Armor of Italy, something. Okay.
Bam. There's your line.
awesome.
Got it.
I figured out how to do it.
Awesome. He did it.
I don't know.
I did it.
So I'm gonna start moving this way,
Okay.
closer to my companions,
Okay.
because I'm guessing that's all my companions.
Yep, that's all your companions over there.
And you're gonna follow me, right? Because I wouldn't want to be that close to that many pirates by yourself.
Oh, wait, where am I?
You,
Am I right here?
you're like right here.
Right, so there you are.
I'm gonna.
I'll stay
Bam.
right there.
I'm gonna circle. I'm gonna head back to the trap.
You're going back up the hill?
Yep.
So you're dashing.
Yeah.
Just like trucking.
Yeah.
You have to double dash and
That's fine. I got that as a.
You're a rogue.
yeah, he's a rogue. So
He-
Yeah.
She,
So you have just trucked uphill.
That's fine.
I'm gonna put you over there because I'm not putting you back.
and she had a heart attack.
Okay.
She just got
So Roland is gonna stand up front, looking forward to these guys. And our lizard folk is also gonna stand up with him.
I pull.
Torthiel is gonna stand right behind him, and then Uranus.
I'm gonna start
It's
popping
gonna be-
shots with my crossbow just to
Okay.
get a few shots in. All right,
I'm gonna
With
pull-
that, I need you guys to roll initiative.
All right.
I'm gonna wait.
Cool.
Is there like is that proficiency bonus too?
No.
no,
No.
Oh, I got 8.
17.
Hold up.
I got a 20.
Okay.
There.
Well,
You
no,
got a 20. I got
18 plus 2.
Wait, I thought we didn't get any pluses.
You get initiative.
What's
Oh.
what's my
If you have an initiative bonus, you
what's
can.
my what's my initiative?
All right. So you rolled
Takes off your
20.
dexterity bonus.
Yep.
Dexterity?
Okay.
So what's it?
It's plus 4.
Right.
So 21. If you put
So
7,
14.
I've got
if you
21
put
as well.
7 plus 4 equals 21.
Okay.
21.
So both of you.
Did you say 7 plus 4?
I
Yeah,
mean
it's 7.
17 plus 4.
Oh, okay.
So Gildick. Then Zork.
I have a plan on 9.
What'd you roll?
14 total.
What'd you roll?
9.
Okay.
I got the highest.
I got the high ground.
It's over in
I'm trying. Okay, so I'm gonna wait until I hear that fire, and then I'm gonna shoot my fire arrow down into that pit. So I'm trying to sink.
So you're holding your action.
Yeah. So
Okay.
So I'm gonna blow those. Yeah. I'm gonna try to sink this like.
Unless I do it.
All right. So, with that, Sergeant, you are up first. What are you going to do? You can see that there are pirates. So if you look, here's you, right
I
here.
have a question.
There's
how,
a bunch of pirates right over here.
how far can I throw it? Do I have to, once I throw a hand axe, do I have to go and retrieve to get it back?
You are not Thor. It doesn't just come back to your hand.
So I'm gonna.
So
have
if
to
you
take-
threw it, you're going to have to go find it.
Well, how close? I'm gonna first move here, maybe to like right here.
So we're,
Where did you want to move?
Well, I'm right here, right?
How much
I was gonna say,
movement
what's
speed?
your walking speed?
I think
30.
30.
So you can move 6 square or 6 squares.
Do I count the one I'm on?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
does Gizmo
And you
have
cannot go through another person.
Does Gizmo have the same initiative
1,
as me?
2, 3. Can I? Do I have to do it like that, or
You'd have to go around him.
so I
can't
do it
walk through
like
people.
this,
Hmm.
or do
You
I
go
do it
diagonal.
like this?
You do it like that.
So the first way or this way?
So you just go like 1, 2. So here's 2, and then 3. Where do you want to go from here?
4, 5, and that's it.
Okay.
And I gotta know. I don't know what spells I have.
100% it looks. I can't. What do you got?
Do you then? What type of spells do I have?
The armor, retreat. Yeah.
I would
That's
give some
what
armor.
you're-
I would give some armor to our support. There, they're gonna probably need some armor.
I'm gonna do my first spell,
Yeah.
the armor spell, to cast on. Like how many? What's the radius on it?
What's the spell? What's the spell again?
Armor of Agathis.
Armor of Agathis.
Cause
I think it's just for you. Is
I'm
that-
pretty sure that's a single person spell.
Right, because it's you get 5 temporary hit points, and if you're hit with a melee, it does 5 cold damage.
I'd probably put that on yourself right now. That
Yeah.
might be your best bet.
I'm gonna put that on myself, so I gain 5 hit points.
Yes.
5 temporary hit points.
What are temporary?
Well,
Means
it
that after the
lasts-
battle they go away.
Yeah, 1 hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
sorry.
So I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember that I have 26. I have 5.
Let me see your paper. Let me see it.
The spell paper.
Let me see it.
And then that's
no, not the spell paper. Your other one.
My character sheet.
Yeah. So you write it right here. 5 temporary hit points. Right there.
5.
Can I, instead of my class hit points, can I use my temporary hit points?
Whenever you get hit, that's
yeah.
it
Those are
drops
your
it.
life total, man.
It's your life total.
And if I get hit by a melee,
And that's
It all comes out of that pool.
yeah, that's your whole life total.
so they get 5.
If they hit you,
Yeah.
With a melee, it has to be with a melee weapon.
it has to be anything
Over
to
here.
do that.
So who's up next?
It would be
So that would be actually it would be Kildark.
oh, good. Never mind.
My killer.
And where am I? I'm sorry.
You are right up here.
Alright, and where is our other paladin friend?
He is right up here.
Sweet. I'm gonna go up beside him, please.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. And your speed is what?
30.
So you can get to here.
Perfect.
Okay.
As long as we're close by.
Yep, you're within 10 feet of him. Because Uranus, the rogue is right... Or no, this is Torthiel. So the cleric's right here. And then Uranus, the rogue, is right here. And then we have our lizard folk friend right here.
And he's just really pumped.
Where's the crew?
Right
Which
here.
crew?
That's all the
Oh, your crew?
Yeah.
All back
Yeah.
here. You've got a bunch of them ready to go.
Who's after?
And they're actually going to start kind of filling in around you. They've all shed their shackles and are basically going to spread out along the beach because they are kind of curious to see what's about to happen.
I have a question. Is it wait? The lizard folk is here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's here.
So who's after? So who's going after?
After what?
After his.
I've got it all right here, buddy.
Yeah, you'll find out.
Don't you worry.
You'll be
So you
right
move
back.
up. Do you do anything else?
Nope. I'm just ready my weapon.
Okay. Zork,
At this point, I'm gonna start doing pop shots with my crossbow.
have you set off that line?
Not yet.
'Kay.
I'm too far back from it to be able to set it off unless it. He actually first I'm gonna have Gizmo get to me, and if he still has a barrel on him, which I'll have that. I'm gonna then take the barrel and kick it towards the pirates.
Okay. Let me see.
So how much on the high ground do we have? That's all that matters. The high
Sea
ground.
level.
Yeah. I was
You
gonna
are
say,
all
you're
literally.
You're below sea level right now there.
And just to give you
1
context,
foot.
Gizmo has a 50 speed. Give you a heads up.
Okay.
All right.
Run, Gizmo, run.
He's fast, little boy.
Hey, fast little boy.
And once I kick the barrel, I'm gonna set the little line on fire.
So you kick the barrel towards the pirates.
Yep.
And then you set this whole line on fire.
Yep.
Okay. So free hand.
I have a question. What's
So as you kick the barrel, you fire, and you set this whole line ablaze.
I have a question. What's the radius? So are any of the
Radius.
The reeds.
are any of us taking damage of the explosion?
There's not really an
Are you
explosion. It's like
standing in
a
the
vroom.
Can I hear it?
You can hear the whoomph.
Alright.
No.
And I'm in position
30.
with the arrow.
All right.
Did I make it up there?
Do I still have another action, or is that the last of my action?
That would be your whole action.
All right, that'll be fine. And then from there on, I'll hop on to Gizmo, and that'll be my bonus action.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. And with that, the pirates are going to attempt to get a little bit closer. With the fire burning, the ones in the front aren't going to be able to do much, but all the rest of them... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Nice.
I just drew a line. Haha. The rest of the pirates are going to move forward. And they're all going to be bunched up
Dude,
right at the end of this dock.
Where did that barrel end up? Just curious. Is it more like around here?
So that barrel should be about right here.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay.
barrel.
Is it? It did feel like there was any more rum left in it?
Very, very little.
Very little. Okay.
I'm very proud of you.
So the pirates have all made their way to the end of the dock. They're all kind of crowded up there. None of them really want to go through the fire, but a couple of them are going to pull out hand crossbows and fire. They're going to mostly fire at the goblins and kobolds and stuff around because they feel like they are less valuable than you guys would be. They're going to do that. We're going to see.
They can beat an AC. Well, their ACs are probably garbage right now.
Only 3 of them have hand crossbows. 1 of them hits.
No,
So
which
this-
one?
So a goblin actually goes down.
Wait, how much health do goblins have?
Not much.
Nice.
And, well, how much
So
damage
this
do-
goblin right here. He goes.
Wait, what goblin? This
Hold up, I don't know how I can make it show that he's kaboof.
Is he dead?
I'm trying to make it show that he's dead.
Oh, okay.
Was that the X that just showed up?
Did it show?
Right here? Yeah, there's an X. Yep.
Oh, ha!
Yeah, there we go. That one's good.
dead.
So he is
No.
dead.
Well, KO.
He's down. And with that, we are up to Sowie.
All right. Can I hear anything?
Yeah,
other than
you-
the flame?
You heard the flame and you hear shouts. Much past that, not really.
All right. I'm gonna lean in again, and I'm gonna say, "Stay toasty, my friends." And I'm
So, if I remember correctly, you guys lined the bottom of this pit
Yes,
with
yeah.
barrels of rum.
Yeah.
Ooh. So your flaming arrow
And
comes
I'm
in.
letting it go. I'm
I was
getting
gonna say,
out of
you're
there.
You're just like,
No, I'm
you're
not,
just
I'm not. That's
dipping.
right. I leaned over and
Like,
said that first, and then
whip.
firing it.
And
from-
then you're just dashing as
Yes.
far as you
Yeah,
can
and
away
I'm gonna
from
make.
this.
I'm gonna take a route to make my way to the back of the
The ship.
the ship.
Let's see, do I have...
I have a question. Can dragonborn swim?
Anybody can swim. Just how well.
Just out.
I gotta find an explosive modifier. Hold up.
Well, those guys are definitely
Well, they're
dead.
burning anyways. Like,
You know what? They're dead. I know how much health they have.
I kind of figured.
Yeah,
you just
but-
swip,
Yeah.
and you just dash. And
But-
as the arrow thuds into the barrel, the leader looks down. He's like, "Oh no!" And just and it just rocks the area.
I have a question, but did you make a roll?
I
didn't
have-
need
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he just fired an arrow at something that cannot fight back.
He shot it in a barrel, in it. A freaking barrel full of rum.
And there was quite a few of them in the area. So even if he missed the one, chances
The
are
other.
it just rocks the area. And they absolutely go down. So you're going to make it back to here with your dash, is what I'm going to say.
I was trying to take a route. I was gonna take a route that I wouldn't be seen coming to the.
Oh, so you're going to try and
To the
like run
backside of the
along the
ship, yeah.
cliff type thing?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll say that you jumped basically. I'm gonna say you skittered down the cliffside, and you just like and made it down to where you are far enough away that they would not be looking at you. They're focused very, very
Right, 'cause the
intently
backside, they
on
wouldn't-
this
I don't know
group.
that they wouldn't even be able to see me.
Right.
That's the plan.
And with that, we're at Quickson.
Alright. I cast. How do you say this again? Gilded Bolt?
Guided Bolt?
Yeah,
Yes.
bolt.
Alright. So.
Who are you casting it at?
At the pirates, the
Well,
front boys.
which pirates you want?
The front boy right here.
The front boy?
The front boy.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna roll. Definitely backfired.
Well, 3 plus
And then,
4.
yeah, it's +5 is your spell modifier.
Yeah.
So 8. So
It didn't even shoot.
So, as you reach out your hand, you're like, ah, and it just kind of goes fizzle, fizzle, fizzle. some sparks come out of your hand, and you're like, well, that didn't work.
Oh, bird is
Sorry, guys, this has never happened.
So sorry, usually I can perform better than this.
I have a question. How many spell slots do I have for a day?
I have no idea.
Depends on your character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's completely dependent on you.
But there are some spells that don't need spell slots.
And so then
That's
our
cantrips.
orc and goblin friends are going to move up to make sure that if and when this fire goes out,
They're ready.
they're ready to go. None of them have any ranged weapons, though, so they're kind of just waiting for the fighting to start. And Sergeant, your turn.
Okay, I go over. I move maybe like 6 ways this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I move
So you're
right
going to
here.
go right up in front of this guy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the guy I was trying to get to. And it just goes fizzle, fizzle.
Dad, what type of spells do I have?
But none of them are really attacking.
He has one attack, but it pushes creatures back.
Yeah, you have that Eldritch Blast you could do with a cantrip. It's 1d10 force damage.
I'm gonna do that one.
Okay. So you roll for your attack.
And it's the one at front. So what's the one in front?
8 plus,
8 plus my spell modifier.
which would be your constitution. Or, no, charisma, sorry. Charisma. Is that it?
+2, so 10.
What's the armor class on
So,
You,
as you point at him and you summon your Eldritch powers and you fire out this Eldritch Blast, but he sees it coming and just barely ducks out of the way. It zips in over the space between his shoulder and his head, and he's looking at you like, wait a minute. He was very not ready for this slave to fire a magical bolt at him.
Wait, does he know that I'm actually, does he see me?
You just fired a magic shot at his head
saw you.
Does he
from
see
like
me?
15 feet away.
How tall are you?
You're also a dragonborn.
There's my point.
Like, there's only really one other dude that looks kind of like you out here.
He's holding a big...
And he's got an axe. And you just like, whop. You just Iron Man'd at this guy and miss.
I have a question.
Okay.
Is my dragon breath actually a spell slot?
No.
Okay.
But you only get to use it once a day.
Okay, I just wondered.
And now is not the time to use
No.
it.
No. Fire. I just make more fire.
Alright, Kildark.
Alright, are either of like the guys in the front, do any of them appear stronger than the others?
Really, they looked like
All the
just a
same.
bunch of dudes.
Okay, and I assume that the fire is still raging.
The fire is still going. I'm going to see how long it's going to continue for. Okay.
Ominous.
I need to find a good place. Hey, chat, where should I put this description of our characters? Because every time I move the map, it's worse.
The description, by the way. It's fine. I want to cast command on
Oh, okay.
on one of the guys just at the front here, and I want to point at him, and I say approach. Do you need to look at it?
No. It's a charisma saving, isn't it? Or wisdom?
It is wisdom.
Okay. He fails his save. Does it state that he can't put himself in danger?
No, it is not. It says that they have to follow the command.
To the best of their ability.
Yep. So the target moves towards you by the shortest and most direct route, ending its turn. It moves within 5 feet of you.
So, you point your hand at this pirate that has just had a blast of eldritch energy zip past his head. And you just very calmly and clearly state, approach. And he just... and starts to walk forward. And in doing so, walks into this wall of fire. And he is going to take a little bit of damage from that.
A little bit.
A little bit. I'm presuming to have 3rd-degree burns.
No, he's going to crumble to the ground dead. That's what he's going to do.
The other
Man.
pirate is so freaked out. He's like,
So as he
"What?"
steps into the flames, he's just going to and crumple to the ground and burn.
I
I bet the other pirates are just scared.
Oh yeah, the other pirates are now terrified because they just watched their friend more or less willingly walk into fire and die. Which is horrifying. Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Beautiful. Zork.
How far away is the captain from me?
He is right here.
Is it,
So
would you say
let's
he's
see.
about 80 feet away?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 60.
60 feet?
Yep.
I'm going to shoot my crossbow at him.
Okay.
And, let's see. Whew! That's a 20.
To hit.
You hit him.
Alright, 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
1d8.
but do you roll again if you get a crit? Or is
That's a crit, and that just doubles the dice.
Oh yeah.
So D8. Let's see. That's a D8. Oh, yeah, that's an 8. That's a 10.
There you go.
Thank you. He takes 7 damage.
Okay. So as you fire off your bolt, the captain has been looking good. Go on, go, go! And he just takes this bolt in the shoulder and he's like, ah! You!
I just sit
And he looks out and you're just like, ah!
I just sit there with a grin and say, "Gotcha." Who said who had all the cards in their hands?
So yeah, you've just thunked an arrow into him at 60 feet, and he's really angry now. And he has got you just in his sights now. And with that, is that your turn?
I believe. Actually, 1 second.
Oh, good.
It's got a decent health pool. I'm gonna have Gizmo charge through the fire. He's got
Okay.
50 movement,
Easy guy.
and he's gonna do a slam melee attack on that guy up in front.
The very first guy.
Yep.
Is this guy on fire?
Now Gizmo, he'll take damage.
He will take damage going through the
Poor
fire.
Gizmo. He's gonna eat.
He will take 8 fire
Alright,
damage.
do that.
And then he's going to slam this guy.
Yep.
Go ahead, roll for an attack.
14. 19.
That'll do her.
Alright, and 1d10. That's a d10, right?
Yeah.
He takes 2 damage.
Okay.
Alright, so.
I-
32.
So as this pirate's standing there, all of a sudden through the flames comes this cyborg dog. Just barreling at him, jumps up and slams its metal body into him, which would not only hurt but probably traumatize a little bit. Because you don't expect Robodog to come flying through the fire at you.
How tall is the firewall?
It's about 10 foot tall.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
And they can really, can it like,
And
it's kind of
how,
hard to see when there's
how
like
much
flame.
longer is
And,
the wall gonna...
so how much movement did Gizmo use?
He went from you, so he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He went 40 feet.
40 feet.
Or 30. Yeah, 40.
40 feet.
I was right.
He's going to use the extra 10 feet to move to his towards away from
The pirate.
the pirates.
Is he going to go back through the flames?
No, I'm going to have him go on the other side of the
So
flames.
bump.
So that guy
Yeah, that would-
suffered brain damage.
And a little bit of torment.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of what in the world?
I've never seen
What's going on here?
Oh, golly jeepers.
Right.
Alright, and that will be my turn.
Okay.
So
And with that, the pirates are up. This first pirate is going to gather his courage and go after Gizmo.
Alright.
He has courage.
What is Gizmo's AC?
10.
Oh.
Well, that was successful. So he's going to rush at Gizmo, swinging his scimitar.
I think.
Yeah.
I might have to retreat Gizmo out of there.
Get out of there.
And he's going to take 6 damage. Slashing. Is he resistant to any kind?
He's immune to paralysis, poison. He can take slashing, so
Okay.
he's immune to poison and psychic. So
The rest of the pirates are going to move
6 damage out of that.
as far forward as they can. They've started to gather a little bit more courage.
26.
They have a lot of courage. Just gonna say, just like watch their friend just get burned alive.
They not only have courage, they have a captain that is shouting threats at them,
Oh.
stating, if you don't get up there and do something, I'll kill you myself.
I have a question. How long is this firewall still gonna be here? Because
I know, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry.
I have got that handled,
I
bud.
need to change that to 19 volts.
And then 2 more of them are going to make... actually, all 3 of them are going to take shots. And this time, they're going to fire at Roland. Our big old paladin friend. So 3 of them, the 3 that have crossbows, take their crossbows and fire. And Roland just stands as these little... bink, 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 like right off his breastplate, and he's like, and he just is kind of nods and is like, very well then.
Very well.
And with that, we're at Sowie.
Okay. So how far have I made it?
You are right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue. Is there any way I can see like any ropes tied off or anything?
They are
like that?
only tied off to the dock.
They're only tied off to the dock. All right. Is anybody like paying attention? Is
No,
anybody-
everybody is very much focused on the firewall and...
I'm gonna go as far as I can to start making my way to the ship.
Okay. And what's your speed? 25?
Yeah,
So you're going to dash?
sure.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4,
But when I get to the
5,
water's
6.
edge, I'm gonna not try, not splash into
Right.
the water. That's where I'll quietly start making my way to quietly.
1, 2, 3.
when he gets close to the water, are some of
So
them-
you still have 10 feet of movement right here.
Yeah, I'll enter the water and start swimming.
I have a question. Does
Look.
anybody see him?
Currently, no.
He's small, so you know.
He's a halfling, as well as everyone else is focused on the wall of fire and the combatants in front of them.
What is this?
It's just a line he accidentally.
Can I see any so there's no way onto the boat?
There might be some tack hanging down every once in a while.
Yeah.
And like ships have ladders that go down to the water
Can I
for,
see any of that on this side of the boat?
you know, you're going to be able to see something like that right about here.
Okay, that's where I'm making my way towards.
Okay. So what you see is a ladder that, as the waves are coming up and down, like as the wave goes up, you'd be able to reach the ladder, and when it goes down, you would not. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Quickson.
Alright. So I get 20 feet. Wait, where am I? Right here? Am I this guy?
Yes, you are the red one.
Alright, so I move up this way. And I'm for sure one more shot of the gliding bolt. Hopefully it does not fail me.
So you're gonna get as close as you can.
Ah.
So 1, 2. Where are you gonna head to?
Well, I was gonna attack this guy right here.
No,
So-
where are you gonna move?
Yeah, where do you
right,
want to move
right,
to?
right here.
Okay.
There's only one space.
And
All
you're
right.
gonna shoot which guy?
This guy.
I got it right there. Okay.
All right. Flip. Wow, guy hits me.
3
So again, you're like.
plus 5. Another.
In your head, you hear low battery.
Hey, man, I have a good-
You need an energizer?
Come around.
That's funny. All right, Sergeant.
One sec.
You just-
Poison spray and then Eldritch blast. Those are cantrips.
That was
Poison spray would be useful right now.
poison
Ah.
is very useful right now.
Well, seems like the McDonald guy betrayed me.
I will use poison spray, and I do not know what that does really.
Poison spray.
Poison spray.
What does it sound like?
Roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1d12.
Poison. Does it do radius, or is it just I'm targeting one person?
It's a spray, so most likely it's radius.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can spray it. You would think that you would be able to.
What it go, does it go more than one person?
It can.
I'm gonna make it go through more than one person. Do I roll for attacking?
You will, yes. So where?
15.
So you're standing there. Which direction are you putting your poison spray in?
I'm going this way.
You're right
Just
here.
straight at him.
Yeah,
So probably
straight
those
at.
3.
Okay. So.
And I got 15 plus. What's the
And
plus?
poison spray is a cone, I believe.
Radius
Yes.
cone.
It's
Probably more power.
so.
Poison spray. One action 10 feet versus. You extend your hand towards a creature you see within range. Project puff a noxious gas from your palm. Creatures must succeed a Constitution saving throw of 1d12 or take 1d12 of poison damage. So it's Constitution saving.
Throw.
Okay.
And so is it only one creature or multiple?
Multiple.
Then you don't have to roll for that because it's a Constitution
So
save
it's
for them.
3 of them are taking Constitution saving throws because I'm hitting 3.
Well, it would be a cone.
It's
So, yeah.
like so right.
It would be more than 3.
So like, well I'm right here.
Yeah.
So how many?
Let's see, poison spray.
Let's
It's a cantrip,
see.
10 feet in front of you. So,
So
It's
what's 10 feet?
Probably just this 5, 10. So just like.
No, it's the home turn. It's,
actually, I don't know.
Well, he gets to decide that.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Nice.
How many? What's 10 feet? What's
Well, I guess you went through those 2 guys.
I'm trying to see which effect would be the best. So it's. Let's try burst. What does burst do? Wait, what does that do?
Like,
Oh, that's cool. Splatter. So it hits. It's a 15-foot
It's
10
10 feet. Right. It's 10 feet.
in a straight
range.
line.
It just says duration.
Right. That's plane shift.
No, it's.
Oh, poison spray right there. Okay. The range 10 feet.
So
Okay, so it's just one of them.
Alright,
Okay,
so one of
gotcha.
them. So it's just one of them.
So you target that guy
this guy right there. So
and you fire at him,
Alright.
and he's going to make a Constitution saving throw.
Or
Yep, Constitution
one-
saving throw.
I think it's a 1d12, right?
It's 1d12.
If
Right.
it hits. And what's your.
Well, there's no hit. He just boom.
True, true.
So roll your damage for that one. Roll your d12.
D12.
Guys, can
1d12.
you pass me the dice?
He's getting you one. There you go.
5. Do I have any pluses on? What's
No,
is there
Not for that.
Not
No.
for
not
that.
for damage?
Nope.
So he takes 5 poison damage.
Okay.
Is he immune? Is he immune to poison? Or
No.
No,
Okay.
no.
I'm just wondering.
Well, you wouldn't know that.
Yeah,
unless-
you'd have no way of knowing that.
Until I use the.
No, not even that. You wouldn't even know that. You would.
Hey, thank you for that.
What?
We just got some stuff.
Yes.
Cool.
Thank you, Brash.
So, that we are
Was
up.
it the subscriber guy?
Mhm.
Nice.
Thanks, bud.
Kildark. You're up.
Did the same thing. It worked pretty well.
Yeah, no joke. And I hit him.
That'd be my last spell slot, but I don't know if I'll need it.
How many? Dad, how many spell slots would I have?
You as a warlock have very few.
No,
Have I noticed like if the fire is starting to die down a little?
It is. It's beginning to die down.
Can you actually?
No, it's actually a good thing. We need our troops to get out.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna hang back for this round, not do anything.
You could hold your action, save it until the fire goes out. Possibly.
That's what I'm
You want to stay where you are?
doing. Yep.
Okay. Alright, Zork.
I'm gonna do another pop shot at the captain.
Fire again.
It's gonna make him mad again.
Yeah. 6 plus 2 plus 2. 8. Does it hit?
No, it does not.
It does not hit. Alright. And then, since I missed, with that, I'm going to have Gizmo attack the guy who's attacking him. So, he is going to do slam damage. So,
Gizmo the Robodog.
9.
That does not hit. So as Gizmo jumps up and goes for the slam, the man recognizes it and turns his body aside and just kind of lets Gizmo slide past.
At this point, Gizmo's going to run back through the flame.
Okay.
Just to get some action, get some distance between them, and he's going to run back closer towards the party.
Where do you want him to go to?
I'll go over right about here.
Looks like the goblin.
So how much?
Let's see.
Well, they're ready on that.
Nice.
We're going to say he takes 8 damage.
8 damage. Alright.
How much health does Gizmo have?
He's pretty health wise. He's pretty bulky. So
He's a
Alright.
shepherd middle dog.
Metal German Shepherd.
Or a metal bloodhound.
That's like the terrifying thing right there.
alright.
Alright, and with that, the pirates are up. And they are going to... A couple of them are going to attempt to jump the flames. We're going to see how well this goes. Two of them clear the flames and land like so.
Land like the pros is man.
And there you are. So this one is going to move up and attack our kobold friend. Okay. And the other one is going to go for you, Sergeant Woods. What's your AC?
16.
Oh, dang. Okay. So as he lands, he's kind of thrown off balance and he swings his sword and it goes right over your shoulder.
Okay.
Just barely misses you. Like you felt the wind from it passing over.
What happened to the guy who didn't succeed the flame?
Two of them jumped. No more tried.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
No. The rest are still going to keep moving up to get as close as they can so when this action starts, they can get in
I
there.
have a question.
What's your question?
Can I use more? If I only use one of my hand axes, is it only 1d6? Because I'm only using one.
They only do 1d6 damage. That's it.
Well, there's two of them, so it says.
If you use them.
2d6.
Yeah, but you don't have 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah. Can I have my shield when I have a
You
hand axe?
You can put your shield on.
I'm gonna put. Wait, I already have my shield up. So
Okay.
what's the shield plus?
2, so your armor
Yeah.
class would be 18 there.
Yeah.
No. The captain is also going to start making his way down onto the dock,
Yeah. The court.
and he is angry. And with that, we're on to Sally.
Yeah, so I'm swimming.
Onto the ship.
Yeah.
We'll try to get onto the ship.
I think that's as far as you can make it
It's
swimming,
gonna take them like 3 turns.
unless you have
to
a
get
crazy
there.
swim speed.
And
Ah.
Yeah.
And I
I
think
do have a cunning action, allows you to move more quickly. It's a bonus action
right,
of dash. So
right, and well, when you're swimming though, it takes you twice the amount of.
okay, so I'm moving. So basically, I'm
Yeah.
still moving at like normal speed then.
You're moving it slowly.
So with a dash, you still make it 25 feet. So that's where you've made it to so far.
Mhm.
You're still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away, or 7 times 40 feet away from.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to the boat first, so then I can kind of speed up that process.
Okay.
But so I'm just trying to get to the edge of the boat.
7 times 5 is 35.
Yeah,
Yeah, 35. Okay. So you've got 35 feet left
Yeah,
to
that's-
get.
that's good.
And Quixon,
Oh, okay. Well,
are we gonna have another?
yes. All right.
Don't hit that guy.
I guess I'm gonna go for this guy right here.
Wait, I have a question.
Do you want to move anywhere, or do you want to stay where you are?
I wanted to move this way, but I gotta go. Doot.
You have enough.
So you could come up, around, down,
Yeah.
and then get a little bit
You have
closer.
25 feet.
Yeah. All
So
right.
that was 20 right there.
All right. Go on the move.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yay.
Are these two guys pirates?
Yeah, they are.
I'm just
All
wondering.
right.
This one and this one.
Can I use a spell and my weapon?
Yeah.
Finally, 19.
Yeah.
Hey, which guy were you shooting at?
That guy.
This guy right here?
How many
The
spell-
one in
how many
front of
spell
him.
slots?
Yep, that one.
This guy's dead.
Wait, no, 40.
Okay, yep.
4d6.
It did.
Yeah, it said that right.
Yep.
46.
No, yeah, it says 46 radiant damage is what the spell does. I'm pretty sure.
4d6
For which spell?
for guiding bolt.
Guiding
Yeah.
bolt.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
Yeah, it is. It is
Yeah, that-
4d6. It's a crazy strong spell at low levels.
Go for it.
All right.
So do you have 4d6 to roll?
I need 4s.
D6.
6.
Here you go.
All right.
This guy's dead, probably.
And do I?
So 9.
15 damage.
How do you want him to die? So finally you're just like, and we got it! And you fire this arcane energy from your hand,
Yeah.
and it blasts into him. How do you want to do it anyway? Special or just...
Yeah, his head's gone.
Okay, you blow his head clean off with this blast of energy, and he's dead.
I have a question.
Boom.
Can I use a spell and my weapon?
You can only use one action a turn.
I'm just wondering.
Unless your spell is a bonus action spell, you can only do one or the other.
Wait,
I
did
have
no
a
one
question.
like?
Is
that-
poisonous splatter a bonus action?
Does it say bonus action?
I don't know.
Then no.
No.
Okay, now back to the top. You've noticed the flames have finally just petered out. The rum that had soaked into the sand is no more.
So I have my
And
So-
we are up, Sergeant.
I have my shield out. I grab my long sword and I attempt to hit this guy right in front of me.
Okay?
So I
So you turn and attack him.
19 plus 4.
That is a hit.
22. So I roll
1d8.
1d8.
Mhm.
Will I double it?
Why would you double it?
Because of the crit? I'm just wondering.
You only crit if you roll a natural 20.
Natural 20.
So if you roll a 20, then you double it.
Can I have a 1d8, please?
And you get +2 with slash.
4 plus 2, 16.
Okay. Cool. So as you draw your sword, you turn and you swing, and this pirate just and he takes it right in the chest, and you could tell that he was not really expecting that, and it hurt quite a lot. And is that the end of your turn?
You want to move?
Do you just want to drink your water?
How many tiles can I move? Oh, 6.
But if you move away from him right now, you are already engaged with him. He will attack you.
You will get an action swing at you.
Yeah. So it's probably less than that to.
Yeah, I'll stay. I won't move. I'll pass.
Okay.
Cause I got my shield up.
Kildark.
Alright, so I went to move up beside the dead bodies, so that's 6 spaces.
Okay.
And then I want to swing my warhammer at the guy there.
1 second. So you want to move
To there.
Shield
to here?
somebody.
Yeah, that works.
I pulled his head
And then
off.
swing
And
it
you're
back.
just going to smack this dude with your warhammer.
Yep.
Cool. Go for it.
Okay. So let's see here. Oh, so nat 20 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You
That's
hit him.
when you double it.
Yep, and
Okay,
so
okay, so
that is going to be a 14 to damage.
How do you want him to die?
So as I go up to him, I take a jump and I just bring my warhammer down right
Yes.
onto his head.
So you just flying leap and smash him into the ground. He sees you coming and lets out a strangled cry. But you cut it off just. You've got red on you.
So my hand axes are 2d. It says 2d6 plus 1.
Mhm.
So is that true? I'm just okay. I'm just wondering.
Right, Zork.
All right. Once I'll take another shot at the captain.
Okay.
Is he out of range now? I have 80 feet. 80 feet of range, and then I have 320 feet.
1,
That-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. 13 times 5, 150.
350. So can I move closer to get a better, cleaner shot? So where am I?
You're right over here.
I'm gonna move.
Mm-hmm.
My speed is 25. So I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right by the barrel.
Yeah, right by the barrel. I'll kind of use it as cover.
I do have a cantrip.
Okay.
And how much range do I have on that now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're at 50 feet.
50 feet. I'll take the shot.
Okay. Fire away.
15.
That hits.
All right.
What are these pirates' armor class?
All right.
I'm not going to tell you
Yeah,
that.
say you can't know that.
Yeah, you can't know that. All right, and 1d8. Piercing damage. 2 piercing damage.
Okay.
Any pluses?
Oh, no pluses.
Alright. That all you're doing?
And
You're going to have Gizmo.
I'm gonna have Gizmo run to. I'm gonna climb on top of Gizmo,
Okay.
and since Gizmo still has some speed, I'm gonna ride Gizmo a little bit closer towards the shore.
Okay, hold up. I'm going to group you two together. Zoom. Dang it. Oh, nope, not like that. Apparently that's not how you can group. Thought it was. Group.
No.
Okay, we know you're on him.
Yeah. So I want to go closer this way towards the shore.
The heck is going on here? Which way? You want to go like
Over here.
Okay.
Towards him. Alright.
Hey, what's your
Alright, and
What's your name?
that will be the end of my turn.
okay. And now for the pirates. They are gonna come running out. Now that the fire is out, they're gonna spread like crazy. Looking to get as many of you as possible. And there are 3 of them that are dead. Mm-hmm. Man, there's a lot of them.
What's up, Marvel? Is that your name?
Alright. So, one of them is going to swing for Kildark. And I know that hits. So he's going to do 3 damage.
Oh, cute.
Aww, it's a good try. It's getting better. Then another is going to swing for you. And he is not going to hit. One is coming for you, Zork. He is definitely not going to hit unless your AC is 9.
No, mine's 14.
Okay.
So sad.
So he swings and misses. And then we've got several. They're going to try and take out our kobold friend. He's going to hit. That's going to miss. So one of our kobolds is looking pretty bad. One of our goblins is looking pretty good. Sergeant Woods, you are about to be in a whole lot of hurt. Because there are several of them. What's your AC? 18?
18 because I have my shield up.
Beautiful. That's really good. That's really good.
And there's like
So somehow, you're standing in this group of pirates, and they're all just wildly swinging at you, and you're just like, just ducking and dodging. You're like, what you got? Ha, ha. And they're like, you'll catch one on your shield, and as you catch it, you swing down and deflect another one with your sword. You're freaking untouchable at this moment. Somehow. They're just unable to land a hit completely and utterly. The captain is going to move. He's up, and he's yelling encouragement to his troops. You can hear him very, very clearly. Just, come on, you! This is our payday. Keep them alive if you can, dead if you can't.
No.
And Sally, you're up.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, where have I made it to?
You are right here. Wink.
I'm just making my way.
Making my way.
I knew it!
Where's it?
Making my way downtown. Walking
Does
fast.
So, if you continue with this, you will get on the ship next turn.
I have a question, Jesse. Is his speed cut half because he's in water?
Yes. Correct.
Excellent, that guy moved.
Saw it coming.
He squish head like watermelon. Beautiful. Quickson.
Alright, I cast Sacred Flame
On who?
on. Okay, it's really. I guess. Wait, what's going on in these two?
Okay, so
who's-
pirate,
Don't attack that one.
pirate,
Alright,
pirate. The guy right beside you is a pirate.
where am I? Oh, that guy.
Ding, here you are.
The big red one.
Alright,
Yeah.
never mind.
And there's-
Not Sacred Flame,
and there's-
Warhammer.
And there's pirates.
You're like, never mind, I'm just gonna hit him.
I'm surrounded by pirates, too, Reese. Just to let you know. There's
I
pirates.
get +5. That's okay. +5. So
16 goes.
16.
You hit. So you turn and you swing your warhammer at this guy, and you connect. Roll for damage.
Alright. 5 plus 2, 7.
Okay, cool.
He.
Man, not bad at all.
How's it looking?
Alright, and then our goblins and our others are going to fight back. Roland is going to come rushing forward. And he is going to slash the pirate. Oh, yeah. And he's going to do... Let's see. Wait, I forgot what his weapon does.
Magical
One
fist.
moment. Magical fist. Just... They're like, did he just... Oh, my gosh!
What's magic about it? It's a fist.
You ever heard of the Muscle Wizard? I cast fist. So he is going to come up and just royally slash this guy.
Wait, who's this?
So Roland, our paladin friend,
Okay, I'm just wondering.
has come up and laid the whooping down on this pirate. Uranus is going to dash forward up beside you, Kildark. And because of that, he's actually going to get sneak. Wow. Okay. Cool. Whatever. So he's going to try and lean past you and just barely miss with the tip of his knife. Toriel is going to cast Guiding Bolt at one of these guys. That one.
Wait, which one?
This one.
Hmm?
Wow. And as she fires, the guiding bolt goes high and actually strikes the mast of the ship. Doesn't take it down completely, but puts a very large crack in it. And then our orc and goblin friends and everyone else is going to rush forward along with the lizard. And that lizard is coming swinging. And he is enjoying the heck out of it.
He's like, that's split personality conflict.
Oh, yeah. And a great axe. Got all of my notes on my phone. Next
Oh, he's
is...
Starbucks. Which game's Starbucks?
You know what? What's your name called?
Alright.
Quincy.
So he's going to come forward and just utterly obliterate
Yeah.
this other guy. He comes forward with his obsidian axe and just slices down this pirate who Roland had taken a chunk out of first. Another pirate is going to go down to the combined forces of Goblin.
Nice.
The Goblin Horde is risen.
Well, it's very not good for them that you guys got the goblins and kobolds and everyone else on your side. They were not expecting to fight such a well-rounded group. Especially not this many. Who are you? Okay. This one's going to move up. No, it's not. It's going to move.
So it's still the goblins and...
Yeah, they're doing their thing real quick. There's a bunch of them as well. Man, keeping track of all of this is really interesting.
Are you doing that on Roll20?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's actually, guys, if you've never used Roll20 to keep track of this, it's actually really, really nice. Because in the DM settings, I can see, like, I can name them all and put their health and stuff, and it's really cool. I like that a lot. All right, and with that, we are back to Sergeant Woods.
Okay, I
And
cast...
you are surrounded.
I cast Fire Breath. Is that a radius or a target?
I'm pretty sure yours is a cone.
Yeah.
Because you're what color Dragonborn are you?
I'm pretty.
Are you red?
Red, or
I'm
he's
pretty
breathing
sure
fire,
red.
right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I just
red.
don't remember if it's a line or a cone.
What's a cone? Is it a
It'd be like this. So either it's a line or it's a cone. And I'm pretty sure
it's a
yours is a line that's 30 feet long.
30 feet long.
Hold up, let me see.
That would be in here.
You're red.
Yes.
It's a 15-foot cone. So you breathe like this, and it covers basically whoever you're pointing at.
I'm pointing.
It'll hit him, and then the
I'm
3
pointing-
blocks behind him.
3
I'm,
blocks.
I'm pointing. Well, how many of these are goblins?
So here's a goblin friend.
Mhm.
This is pirate. This is pirate. This is
I
pirate.
mean-
This is pirate. This is pirate.
Pirate, 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 pirate.
So
Pirate.
goblin friend,
So don't kill Goblin Friend.
What are these?
pirate, pirate, dead pirate.
What are these 3 behind the dead pirate?
Pirate, pirate.
Not
Pirate.
those
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, look around.
I'm going. Can I? What if I hit this guy?
Which one? This one?
This one right here.
In the corner.
That wouldn't do very much for you.
So you'd hit him, and then like this,
I would back
this
up.
one, and this one.
Granted, they would all get a swing at you. So yeah, that'd be a bad idea.
So
Wait,
whatever
no.
you do, if you go like here, you'll hit here, and then from here to here.
Oh wait, where was that?
So if you aim it here, it's at a 15-foot cone. So you get 1 square, and then the 3 squares behind it.
So I'm
1
gonna
square and 3 squares.
this if I hit this one,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit that one. So
So they need to make a dex save or take
I-
half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big story, so-
Okay. Neither of them saved.
I have a
So
question,
roll
what-
your damage.
What I don't know what the damage modifier is.
Your breath weapon causes.
I need to write that.
It's gonna hurt.
The DC for this equals 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus. You do 2d6 damage on a failed save, and half as much on a successful one. So you roll 2d6.
Okay,
Plus 6.
plus 6.
You said his Constitution
Constitution.
plus what?
That's the save that they have to
okay,
make.
alright,
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, what? It's one heck of a weapon.
Got the potty bud?
So what am I? What's
Roll
the-
2d6.
Okay, can I borrow any?
If you want to open that door, they'll just go outside. Pebbles, outside.
That's right.
There
you go. We'll go.
Pebbles, go outside.
4, 6, but I don't know what my plus is. What's the plus?
You got 6. So you hit both of them.
But is there any like?
There's no plus on
Oh
that.
yeah. So it's just
So
6.
number.
Wait, I thought I hit 3.
You hit two of them.
We
One of
hit
them's
him
already
and him.
dead.
And he's already dead.
Oh yeah, so 1.
So one of them, this guy is now on fire. How do you want this guy to die?
I want his head to just turn into ash.
So you just, and he just immolates. Just basically, the heat from your flame is so strong, right in his face, that he can't even stand it, and he perishes.
And the guy that died it was only hitting his head.
Okay, so you just like, I'm gonna say you reached forward, grabbed him, and just went like right in his face, and it happened to get another guy a little bit, but this guy just, and his head's just ash
So
and
I'm
gone.
going to
If you move, you're
1,
gonna get
2,
hit.
3.
If you
4,
move,
5, 6.
5 of them are going to swing at you.
Wait, are these?
All these guys can swing at you.
Wait, when I move?
Yes, because if you're engaged right there,
They get
when you
attacked.
try and leave, they get something called an attack of opportunity. So all 5 of them will hit you. Can you take getting hit 5 times?
Remember, your AC is pretty good right now.
18 is
Yeah.
pretty good.
I'll take the risk.
You're gonna
So-
move to where?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here.
Okay, you're gonna try. I'm gonna put you right here. Oh boy.
And 18.
One hit.
1 hit so far.
That guy takes 5 damage.
How?
The
The armor of Agathis.
Yeah, are they melee?
2 hit.
You got armor.
yeah. So you cast that at the very beginning.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
3 of them hit.
So are they taking
In
5?
one
Are
moment.
they
I'm gonna roll
using?
their damage.
Calm down. Alright. Alright.
They're gonna do 15 damage to you.
That was a.
I'm only taking 10 because I have some. Is it what happened to my character?
I got you. Yeah, he survived it.
Okay. So what? They take 5 damage apiece.
Yep.
Okay.
If they hit him with a melee weapon,
Okay.
frost damage.
It shivered.
Shiver me timbers.
So they smack him, and they're like, "Brr, "What in the world?" As the ice frost moves down the blades of their swords, as they strike, you successfully make it away.
I have a question. What's
I used 3 special.
I'm at 11 life.
No, you're at 6.
6 left.
No, because I had a 5.
Oh yeah,
extra.
you're right.
He
You
had
got
those,
+5.
man, those +5.
Yeah.
That armor of Agathis does not suck.
That was worth.
That was
every second.
absolutely worth every part of that. Okay, are you done? You've already taken your action. You've taken your
Wait,
movement.
I can't move over here. I'm right here.
Oh, my bad. Here?
There.
Okay.
And from there I'll pass.
Okay. Kildark.
I would like to jump over these corpses to make my way towards the captain. So I assume that'd be an athletics
So
check.
Actually, just a standing jump takes half your movement. Hold up. I need to
You
look.
step over him? You're like.
I mean, they're dead on the
You're like
ground,
8 feet
so yeah.
Oh, wait, what race are you?
I'm an Aesmar.
That's where angel.
Oh, he's an
Half
angel.
Half
Half
angel.
angel.
Half angel. Half angel. Essentially, a number of things
Um,
half anything human.
I'm a half dragonborn. I'm a half human, half dragon.
Yes, but he's an angel. He's
Yeah,
gonna go. He's a man of God.
Okay. So when you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, when you make a standing long jump, you can only leap half that distance. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. So you can jump up to half your strength score.
That's fine.
Yeah, cool, whatever.
Yeah, I mean that's nothing. Nice.
So you just hop straight over these two
Yep.
and land, and you are basically at the head of the dock, ready to throw down. Cool. Okay.
And I still have movement.
You still have movement. Beautiful. All right. How far?
So I still have 20 feet. Ah!
You've made it to this captain.
Ooh,
Can I attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to see which is the better option here.
Command. Boom.
That command was really freaking cool.
Yeah.
I liked that a lot.
Well played.
Approach. What?
Fire.
Do I have to? Yeah, you do, actually.
Okay, so I'm going to bring up my warhammer
Okay.
and so it's going to be a 17.
You hit.
Okay, and I'm going to cast my divine smite.
So you just like lift your hammer up and just power it up as it's above your head and bring it smashing down
And it's
on this
gonna
guy.
be 12 to damage.
Ooh, okay. Beautiful. So you just... This captain watches you leap 2 dead bodies, run up to him, and just bring this glowing hammer smashing down upon him. He gets his sword in the way, and it takes a little bit of the blow, and that's really the only reason he's still standing at this point. But he is very surprised at this sudden turn of events. Zork,
All right. Take another shot at the captain with the crossbow.
hit it.
All right.
Hopefully you don't fit on it, or dude.
Nah, I'll hit him. Well, I hope I hit him. 14?
Nah, no good.
Mm.
So you fire, and as you fire, it zips just behind his head, to the point where you see the feather in his hat rustle with the wind of it going by.
Mm.
So,
All right. And that that pirate's dead, right?
this guy is dead.
All right. Is there any land? Can I walk on this land here? That's right in front of me.
Right here?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna have Gizmo charge me as close as I can to the captain.
Gizmo
1,
doggy
2,
go.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Because 50 feet of movement, you are right beside him.
And I'm gonna have Gizmo do a slam attack.
Okay.
All right. Nat 20.
That'll do.
Just
All right. 1d10.
So this robotic dog comes dashing along the beach with a gnome on its back and runs down the dock and throws itself bodily at this pirate captain, who is already dealing with a very angry half-angel.
All right. 2 damage.
Okay. It's better than none. Are you done?
I guess I am done.
Okay. So these pirates... That one's dead. This one's going to try and move up.
There's like a total like war zone going on here.
Oh yeah, it's crazy going down.
We're in the club.
It's going down.
Don't worry, guys. We get the higher hand.
How?
I don't know. I just
You
feel
guys are going to try...
it's probably because we're still on the high ground.
We don't have a high ground.
Well, we still do.
So
Anyway.
3 of these pirates are going to take down one of our goblin friends. Just by sheer weight of numbers.
No.
They're also going to take down one of our kobold friends.
No,
No.
not my dragon.
Not homeboy.
And there are so many of them that are dead. Another's going to take a swing at Roland. Let's see how that fares for him. It does not. And the other's going to take a swing at Uranus. Wow, he hits the rogue. Not for very much, though. Okay. So, you see one pirate dash forward and actually get a strike in at the rogue. Swings forward with his scimitar and gives him a little gash in his side. And that's it. Except for the captain, who is now going to swing at you, Kildark. What was your AC?
18.
He actually does make that. So as he comes forward, he is going to swing at you with his big old sword. Where's the dang D12? I've only got like 60 of them. He's going to do 9 damage to you. And with that, it is Sowie's turn, and I'm guessing you're just going to jump onto the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So whip, bam, you're on the ship.
Okay, is that my whole turn?
You have got...
I guess I'm gonna
1, 2,
look
3,
around, like make sure, see whenever I do a perception check,
4. Okay.
looking for someone.
We're looking for something.
I'm just going to tell you, just straight off without even having you roll, you know that everyone is off this ship.
Okay.
because they thought the only way onto the ship was the dock. So they have all left.
I can see this. I can see across this to see that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
Can I get
again,
way over there?
You can get to about here with
Okay.
your remaining movement. Okay. And Quickson.
Oh, alright.
You guys got half the army, and I'm.
You're like, I'm swimming! Yay! I'm on a boat, man!
Alright.
You did just kill 6 guys before everyone else.
You're like, flip, boom! Alright, I've done my death. Alright.
Alright, Warhammer, I guess.
On who?
Oh, wait, where? Oh, that guy's already dead, okay.
There's no.
Gonna
you
Warhammer
got-
the corpse. Great job.
You're just like,
I thought that guy right there.
which one?
That guy. I thought this
Yeah,
guy.
this guy's dead.
Oh, I didn't know he was dead.
Can you walk on dead?
The nearest one living to you is this one right here,
Alright.
or this one.
Alright.
So you could move 5 feet.
take this guy right here.
So you roll up and you swing. What'd you roll?
18.
18.
You hit him.
Alright.
That was your hit. Good job.
It made
7
Nice hit.
okay.
plus 2.
So 8. I mean 9.
You did 9 damage. Beautiful. That dude, he doesn't go down, but you can tell that he rung his bell pretty good.
Just like that can.
Yeah. That was the exact noise it made. Bong.
Can do.
Oh my gosh. And with that, Roland is going to take a swing. Yeah, he does. Roland is going to cleave down this one here. Our other friends are going to leap forward and take down this one.
I can't really see anything. I see a lot of X's.
Those X's mean they're dead.
That's a lot of dead.
Here, I'll zoom in a little bit for you.
I have a question. How far can I throw my hand axes?
I think you have a range of 60 feet.
I'm
pretty sure.
Wondering that because
So you hit that guy. Uranus is going to take the guy that slashed him, and he's gonna miss. What in the world? Apparently he's not used to being hit because it threw him so bad. Our lizard folk friend is going to come up. Is going to not against him because he's dead. Our lizard folk friend is going to make his way around and take a swing at this fella here. And he is also... this pirate apparently really wants to stay alive because he's dodging all over the place. The lizard folk swings with his axe, and as he swings, the pirate barely sidesteps, and the axe plants itself into the sand. And our lizard is going to actually jump up with his jaws and bite at this guy. And he's going to land the hit. What does a bite typically do? Okay, cool. But he's got a hold of him now.
Restrained.
Like 1d6, I think, would be a bite, right?
Yeah, it's 1d6.
I need
So he's grabbed him and is just kind of like worrying this dude with his teeth.
So technically, is he grappled?
No.
He is absolutely grappled.
Grappled. Awesome.
Torthiel is going to fire off a guiding bolt at homie over where? Can I shoot without hitting somebody? She is actually just going to move to here,
She's just chilling.
and she's
She's
going
my
she's going to cast Bless on these three, the goblin, and also you, Sergeant Woods.
Okay.
So-
What does it do?
Bless lets you add 1 second. I think it's a D4 to a check.
So
D4 to a check?
1 second, I'll tell you.
Uh,
Bless. Whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, you can roll a D4 and add that number to your attack roll or your saving throw. So she has just blessed you and our 2 goblin friends.
So
here.
next time you swing, you'll have a plus
Okay.
plus
A D4.
D4 added onto your.
Okay.
And
And it only adds on
Leave.
to your if you can hit them or not.
I got a plan.
you got a plan, huh?
This.
Alright. And with that, we are at Sergeant Woods again.
I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way here. And then I'm gonna throw one
You
of
know
my-
that all the pirates right there are dead?
No, I'm gonna throw my hand axe at the captain. And is that
2, 3,
Does
4, 5, 6.
Does
That's
he get disadvantage on it since it's
30
he's
feet.
not proficient in throwing weapons?
Are you proficient in throwing weapons?
where does it say that?
Let me see.
Here.
You know that we clarified that.
I'm pretty sure.
He's a warlock, so probably not.
No.
So what's my disadvantage?
You roll 2 d20s
You take
and
the
you
low
take
roll.
the lower number.
And I get a, and I roll a 1d4 too.
That's only if you damage.
No, he can roll his attack roll.
Yeah.
Can I
He
roll
has a-
1d4?
So you need 2 d20s first.
Here.
Okay, there's my.
That counts.
About right.
All right, roll. You take the lower roll, and then you roll a d4.
So 9, and then
9 plus a d4,
Roll a d4.
oh,
which I'm going to tell you right now.
Where are the burritos?
A 9 plus a d4, no matter what you roll, is not going to hit.
All right.
well, plus my hand axe is it says +4 on attacking rolls.
No,
Says that. I'm pretty.
You do have a +4 to hit, actually.
So is that it? Yeah.
Oh, I think that's just melee.
right.
2. So 2 plus.
You hit!
He hits.
You hit the
He
captain!
hits the captain. Roll your damage. You just.
No,
2d6.
no 2d6.
Hand it. Wait, what?
Hand axes are 2d6 plus 1.
That's with both of them.
Both
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, yeah.
You only get 1d6 if you're
1d6
throwing
plus-
one of them.
D4.
That would be a ridiculously strong hand axe.
3
3 plus
plus
1.
1.
So.
Okay.
It's the hand axe stuck in him, so.
Ah.
Probably.
Put the hand axe.
He's got a freaking crossbow bolt in one shoulder, hand axe sticking out of his friggin' sternum, and he's looking at an angry angel, robo dog, and an angry dwarf. And he's just like, what did I do to deserve this?
No.
Kildark, you are up.
Alright.
So it isn't like gone. I can still grab it. When he's
Nah.
dead.
When he's dead, you can grab it, yeah.
You pick it back up.
Yeah.
You
But right now, it's like embedded in him.
have to chase him down first.
Alright, well I'm gonna smack him with my hammer.
Do it again.
Alright.
And what was it?
So oh shit, it's gonna be a 9 to hit.
As you swing, he's ready for you this time, and just barely dodges to the side as that hammer comes crashing down onto the dock.
Can I try that again as a second action or not?
Do you have a second action?
Yeah. No.
I don't think you have a second attack yet. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Do you want to move or anything, or okay, stay where you are? Zork.
All right. I'm going to swing my hand axe at him first.
Okay,
6.
that's a no-go.
All right, and then I'm gonna have Gizmo do a slam attack. 19.
That'll hit.
All right, 1d10. Come on, baby. 6.
That'll work.
How is this guy not dead yet?
He's looking.
He's a captain.
He's not looking good. That's for sure.
Okay.
Like you can tell that he's been in a fight for a while now, and he's hurting pretty profusely. But he's not going down yet.
I have a question.
He's not going down 5 to 5.
Can I jump over dead bodies?
You can.
Okay, I'm just wondering. Does that
Yeah.
cut half my what's this? If I jump over a body.
Jumping is you can go if you move 10 feet before you can go up to your strength. If you just stand, you can only go half your strength. So what is your strength score?
19, so +4.
So you could jump 19 feet. So we'd round down for that. So you can jump 15 feet if you ran 10 feet before. If you're just standing and jump, you can only jump, so that'd be 8 feet. So we'd have to round that down to really you can only jump 5 feet.
So you can only jump one square.
What's a square?
5 feet.
5 feet.
So
do
you
I
can jump-
over the square, or do I? Can I step over the dead corpse?
Just step on the dead corpse.
Yeah, just stomp and be like, nah, desecration.
You're dead.
So can I just walk over the dead corpse?
When it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
Is it?
Okay. It's still going to take a little bit more of your stuff because it's technically difficult terrain as you're walking on something that's not ground. This is squishy. It's like that scene in Star Wars. He's like, I don't understand what's wrong with the floor. Okay, and with that, we're at the pirates.
Where's the pure bean?
This guy's going to try and come over here because he saw some fighting. This guy is actually going to try and get as close back to the boat as he can because he has decided that he does not like the odds here at all. So he's
First
gonna
should
come
say
around.
that.
Yeah, a lot of these pirates are not really fans of
Death.
what's going on currently. They were not expecting to get stomped this badly by really anybody. I'm going to move some of these dead bodies out of the way so we can actually use that.
There's a lot of dead bodies.
There's quite a few dead bodies.
A war went on. But
So
we won.
one of them is going to try a strength check to get out of the lizard's jaws, and he nails it. He just rips the lizard's jaws off of him. So,
God, really
but
wants
he's
to stay alive.
bleeding profusely. He's going to go for an attack, and he is going to miss because he has lost so much blood. Just incredible. If anyone's looking at him, you cannot believe he's still standing. He's bleeding all over, and you just watched like a 9-foot-tall lizard take a bite out of him, and he's still going somehow.
I have a question. How tall am I? Like 6 something?
You'd be like between 6 and 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
So
Is what typical
6'5"?
dragonborn are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 6.
You can be taller, like up to like I think 8 feet. So between 6 and 8, but typical dragonborn between 6 and 7.
Okay, I'll be 7 feet tall.
Okay. And we're gonna try. He's gonna try for another attack against you, Kilbug. And he does make that one. He did what? I had all the numbers right in my head a moment ago. Okay, right. He's gonna do 14 damage to you.
That one hurt.
Alright,
Who did
well,
that? The captain did that?
The captain did that.
That captain missed you.
I am at 0.
Oh no!
Oh,
So
no.
you will on your next one need to
Death
make
save.
a death save. I don't like that at all.
We need some clerics up on that biz.
I can't do anything
I don't
because
have
I
any
never
idea.
Our
used
cleric just went down. We have one more cleric.
Not
who
a
might-
cleric.
oh yeah.
He's a paladin.
Paladin. Difference.
Not by a lot, but.
Yeah.
All right, Sally.
Heal things. Not really. Yeah, you don't have any spells?
I don't have any healing spells either.
Me?
Yeah.
Can I make my way over to the edge?
Mhm.
Can I see
You can absolutely see what's
So
going
I
on.
can see him.
Uh-huh.
How far is that?
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from you, and you've already moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So if you dashed, you could do 10. You'd
Right,
still
but I can
be.
shoot a short bow.
Yeah.
80.
Oh yeah, you
Um,
can pluck him from right here.
Can I use my sneak attack? Because you wouldn't know I'm there. Sneak attack.
Yep, I'll allow that. Go ahead and use your sneak attack because he is absolutely engaged with 2 other combatants right now.
Or
How's
can I
he-
roll for advantage because I can really take my time to.
I'll let you do sneak attack.
Alright. 18.
That'll hit.
Nice. Yeah. Alright, so it is. This on here. 2d6.
Beautiful.
Is
7.
there
Awesome.
any pluses on it?
Yeah, and then plus 3, so 10
Oh, right.
piercing damage.
The captain is looking very, very
Rough.
concerned.
Is
Right in the back.
He's kind of like staggering when he's trying to move. He's looking a little bit panicky because this has never happened before him. He's a supremely confident fighter, and this is not how he intended things to go.
I'm gonna say 2 things. Keep him alive.
I was planning on it.
Keep him alive, and then I'm gonna yell to the goblin. I'm gonna yell to the crew on me. So I'm yelling for these guys to start making their way.
Okay.
To, yeah.
So any remaining goblins, orcs, and all
Yes.
them.
Yep.
How
Okay.
many goblins and hunters died? That's what I'm wondering.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Quixon, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna use my warhammer and I'm gonna finish this guy right here.
You do it.
Alright.
well, maybe.
Where's my die? Well, that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
not- Oh, I still suck. 5.
Is this like? Alright, 6.
6. Yeah, so 6.
So as you swing, somehow, as this guy, he stumbles on accident and just barely you miss because he stumbles, and that's the only reason. He's barely hanging on to life at this point. Is that your turn?
Yeah, wait,
Okay.
wait, no.
You can say
I
a little
get closer to this way.
bit.
So,
Where are you gonna go?
boom, right here.
You're gonna go right here.
So I got the behind.
Okay.
What is that?
He's gonna take a swing at you because you were engaged with him,
Mongardy.
and he's gonna miss actually.
Or can I see?
I don't worry, I got.
Democracy.
Yeah.
I took a picture of it.
It's a cantrip.
Right. Do you remember
What is it?
Democracy?
Thaumaturgy?
Yeah,
Yeah, Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, that one.
Thaumaturgy, it's harmless effects like you make your eyes glow, you make your voice boom type thing.
It's
Um,
more useful for.
It's really fun role play. It's not useful in combat.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What spell is this? What is that?
Eldritch Blast, it's your bread and butter. It's the thing that you do
Yeah.
the best as a warlock.
Mhm.
It's basically you hold out your hand and go, boom, and you fire energy at them.
Okay.
And it hits hard, especially at low levels, and you can
Oh,
cast
like,
it as
what
many
type-
times as you want.
Because it's a cantrip.
Oh.
What type of spell is it? Like,
It is
Is it-
evocation. Yeah, but it's a cantrip, so it doesn't cost you anything.
It's a kid. I'm just like, what type of damage does it do? Radiant, like.
Force.
Force
Force
damage,
I
yeah.
wrote that on there.
So it's basically like long distance punching, just really hard.
What if I'm
Just say that as
really,
one.
what if I'm really close to
Sorry.
the?
It still is just long distance punching.
Okay.
That's it.
Um,
It's
And
like 1d12.
yeah, it hits hard
Yeah.
at low levels.
No, it's a 1d10.
All right,
It's this
quick, Sydney, you did your thing. That means,
one. Is it a 1d12?
Yes, it is, man.
so our goblin friends are gonna come running. 2 of them, actually, all 3 of these guys can reach him. Sucks, dude. they're, they're all going after him. Oh yeah. So this pirate goes down in a bloody heap of stabs.
Yeah.
Don't mess with goblins. They do numbers.
The lizard moves forward, grabs this pirate. Yep, okay. Grabs him, lifts him off the ground, and basically just cleaves him in half with his stone axe. and then throws the body down on the floor and is just looking around for something else to kill.
That guy's pumping steroids.
Oh, no.
These
Be a little
goblins.
I think he's doing this a little too much.
Ooh, stop it. Torthiel is going to turn and smack that one with her mace. It is absolutely going to hit. Cool. He goes down. So Torthiel turns, and as this pirate is running past, basically just swings her mace, and her being shorter, he doesn't even see it coming, so this mace swings up into his face and just basically caves it in. These two goblins gang up on one pirate, and he goes down. Another pirate decides he is also going to run. This other pirate also goes down based on the goblins around him.
And the orcs.
The orcs around him. I forgot there were orcs in there.
Interest on anything?
They're like 6 feet, dude.
Yeah. Aranis is going to come dashing forward,
Size of a quantum person.
and as is Roland.
It's just those two guys left. Is it just those two guys left?
Currently, there are 3 pirates left alive.
And they're just feeling not so confident.
So I'm going to move all the dead bodies out because we're going to say that they're not in the way.
How? Wow. A lot of our people still live, though. I'm not going to lie.
Only one died.
No,
only
2
one,
died.
Only one got. Oh, another goblin died or something.
1,
We
2,
haven't-
3. 3 died.
Yeah.
What are these?
I think the green dudes are the orcs and the Kermborn. No, the orcs and goblins.
Kobold. So we have an orc here, and goblins, and some kobolds left.
And you said there was 3 orcs, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
So
what
there's
is
3
this?
orcs, 3 goblins, 3 kobolds.
What is this?
It's still seasonable. People
That,
still live.
that is Aranis Coil, right there. That's the rogue that came in.
Who's this guy right here? That is like pale. I can't tell. What is this dude right here?
That is a kobold.
He's very, very.
He's pink.
He's a pink guy.
Yeah. So, you are all converging
I can't.
on the dock.
Can we say that most of combat's finished? Since I'm right in front of him, I'm going to try talking to him.
There's the captain and 2 pirates left. Neither of the pirates look like they want anything to do with this.
All right.
They've just watched the entire rest of their crew get slaughtered in front of them.
All right, I'm going to stand up to him, and I'm going to say, who had the losing hand? Best to bet just to sit down, because if you don't, I'll shoot an arrow in your back.
Roll a persuasion.
Well, how about we tell the 2 of the pirates that are still kicking?
Here's my 3. Wow.
He's like, I won't give up. There's too much at stake here.
You do know that you're going to die if you keep fighting.
Better to die fighting than to live a coward.
Well, leave these 2 pirates alive, though.
Can I sneak my way up?
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, I'll let you dash up there. So you just zip up behind him.
Mm-hmm. How tall is he? I guess he's a
Regular human man. I'm going to say like 5'10".
Okay.
You're surrounded by on all sides. I won't kill you if it's not necessary.
He's going to,
I need
as
to-
you say that, he's going to take the tip of his sword and place it against Kildark's throat, and he goes, you won't do a thing.
I'm gonna take my sword and place it between his legs. 'Cause he doesn't know
So he's got his sword down, and then he just looks down, and he sees this sword protruding. from between his legs.
Drop it or lose it.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. He just clang clang, just drops the sword.
Who's your leader?
Oh, I'm at the throne.
I can't tell you.
You can't or you won't.
I can't.
Spill it or spill them.
You don't understand. And as he says this, he goes, "Ah!" and his eyes start to bleed, and blood starts coming out of his nose and his mouth, and he just and falls to the ground dead.
Well, kids are. Well,
Cool. Can we inherit?
The other two pirates see this happen, and immediately just drop their weapons and put their hands up, and they're like, "We surrender."
Do you know anything?
We're just lowly peons. We were only here for the gold.
Well, this
But
is
we can help you sail the ship.
You think we need these scum who literally just came back to sell us?
sure.
Ew.
I mean, we can put them in the brig.
That sounds better. Feed them the same food that we were being fed.
All right. So with that, you have successfully beaten the pirate crew and captured yourself a ship. And that is where we are going to end for the night.
Yeah.
Good job, gentlemen. Thank you all for being here. I hope to see you again in 2 weeks when we do this. It's only going to get way better. Our crew is looking amazing, and I'm going to do even more to make this stream look even better. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate the heck out of all of you. Have a great night.